society, nigga. Just watch. This is one nigga, by the way, in his house by himself. He made this entire shit.
Oh, okay. He coming. That nigga's going through that bitch. We got a breach. What? Those are like regular niggas. No way. That's done see like that? Wax coming through big suit, nigga. So those are the good guys? Or?
Those are. It's hard to say who's good in this universe, nigga.
So there's different races of humans or different factions of humans that are that have different
It's
beliefs.
all about
or
control and power, bitch. About territory
and they all
control.
have like.
So the biggest one,
superhumans and shit?
after we get a little bit further through, I'll pause it and I'll bring you up to date on that. This is it. We're just gonna talk about Warhammer. I'll do this the entire podcast, nigga. Don't do this.
That's why we made this podcast to talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Watch these niggas. Boom. Clean them niggas head. By the way, they're super accurate, nigga.
Yeah,
these niggas
I see
is not.
that. They're coming through with pistols, dropping niggas at 100 yards.
This nigga think he's somebody with a sniper on their ankle.
That's that smacker though.
He just got his ass.
That nigga behind you, nigga. Flank your stupid ass.
That's the last cannon, by the way. So that's a big ass cannon that has twin lasers on it. Yeah, they're called las cannons.
Ooh. Drop his ass. Where are you going?
Because they shoot grenades. I told you that.
Cut that nigga in two.
Yeah.
I told you, let that slug hit you in your stomach, you in half,
Hey,
bro.
look, these niggas got pistols. Oh, they just sacrificed all them niggas like that? That's crazy.
To try to stop him, wouldn't you? Get down and lay down, nigga.
Yeah, right? You're not stopping that nigga.
That's a plasma pistol.
Stopped all that shit. Yeah, fully automatic pistols, nigga. Semi-automatic pistols, nigga. This is crazy. These niggas got big guns. Like, imagine these niggas with big guns.
They do have big guns.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's fucking, what the fuck is this?
So those are psychers. These are evil psychers. They actually belong to another faction. I'll explain it in a minute.
Oh, I'm like, these niggas look robotic. Fully automatic blower, nigga. Fully automatic blower. Those are rockets?
Yeah, that's what I told you, boy. I told you.
Moving it. That nigga moving that ass. I'm on your bumper, nigga.
Slice after that creepy ass.
Caught his ass. What's wrong with him?
Go ahead, the dope.
Oh, we got the barrel in there. Got his ass.
Oh,
Sight, nigga.
Goofy.
Sight, nigga. What's good?
Yo.
This was all made by one guy. Let me reiterate that.
Crazy, bro. Oh, is that Vulcan? Ooh. He
Got
fucking
him.
top, nigga.
Yo.
Oh, so are they linked?
Oh, they
Huh?
assassin.
They were like linked
They assassin.
with a blade, nigga.
Assassin.
All that nigga had a fully automatic rocket launcher pistol and just did his ass with a blade.
Off the principle.
Town God.
Get
And
it
it's
right.
just two of them
I'm
niggas.
telling you, it's assassin.
It's just like
Not-
Get it right.
There was
Joe.
a squad. Squads usually consist of 6.
there's no way they ran through the ship on their ass.
Hold on, that's them.
No, that's more of them. So that's the ship they came from. So this is their battle barge.
So they regularly.
And it's
human
like-
this.
It's a squad of them niggas. Like
There's a
They
hundred. So
actually-
usually they run the
actually
chapter.
that
Okay,
tall,
one
though?
second.
Their human body actually that tall?
1 second. Okay, so to answer questions, yes, the average Astarte height ranges anywhere from 8 to 9 foot.
Bet.
Them niggas big as fuck.
8 to 9 foot. They
Right,
weigh
right.
on average anywhere between 700
Oh shit.
'em. Big
Um,
nigga.
on the small side. That's the
Look.
small side. 700 on the small
Kilo?
side, up to 1,200 pounds.
Kilo.
Pounds.
Kilo.
Pounds.
Kilo.
Kilos.
Kilo.
Why? What do you mean kilos?
Because it's heavier.
Because
Because it'd be heavier.
it'd be
They
like
can,
300, 400 kilos then.
Bro.
Like,
on average, they usually can bench. They can usually bench or lift anywhere between 2,000 to 2,600 pounds.
that's crazy.
Bro, that's more than.
Them niggas are moving, but
Yeah.
for their size, bro, that nigga.
So
was
that
really
comes
bad.
that comes from two things. Though earlier when you asked the name Astartes, Astartes is the name of the woman who created a black carapace. These guys undergo 21 different augmentations, 23 now that Belisarius. They're moving faster than this now in the new lore because this guy named Belisarius created new attachments for them. So now their body even gets more enhanced. But the original enhancements were an extra lung, an prolific kidney, which sounds kind of cool. You're like, oh, what the fuck does that do? Basically, if they ate any poison or anything, what that thing does is it sucks all the toxins out of their body and then it shoots it out their ass, so they shit themselves. That's funny. It's just fun. That's just fun. But it keeps them from being poisoned.
Right.
They can't be poisoned.
That's
So they get
these niggas are.
so they get a third lung.
You can't beat these niggas.
Yeah.
What the?
But
fuck?
you would think so, but you can.
Yeah,
They're actually
niggas
they're
can.
actually
Bro,
huh?
Master Chief don't got
They got a
nothing
third
off
lung.
this
They
nigga.
get a third lung, so you got your 2 lungs here. You get a third lung underneath that fits perfectly underneath because your chest actually expands and everything.
They're
You get
bigger. They're way bigger.
you get a second heart.
a second heart.
A second
man,
heart.
man.
That's how they're able.
What?
Well, you
That's
thought
how-
came
huh?
with a third lung.
I guess you
thought
gotta-
it was.
You thought it was.
You gotta pump more blood, I
Well,
guess.
yeah, because their bodies are so big. You got to pump the blood. You got
Twice
to get
as
it.
much blood, nigga.
You got to get it anywhere. Actually, there's the more blood comes
Twice as
from.
much adrenaline.
They
nigga.
get something
How
called.
many brains they got?
Huh?
How many brains
One.
they got?
They got one. They only need the
one
one.
big ass brain, nigga.
They only got the
Yeah.
one, but with all the implants that they get, you're able to access more of your brain.
These niggas are like.
So
fucking
they
Wuzons.
get
Their
they
third
get
eye
it.
and all that
They
shit.
they get implants in their ear called Lerman's ear, which gives you super balance
Right.
because you're able to hear better. You got super balance, and you have super hearing.
That's why he saw a nigga creeping up on his
Now,
ass.
he heard that nigga.
He heard that nigga.
He heard that nigga. That nigga thought he was being slick. That nigga, pow! Nigga, get your ass back.
Swing, nigga got
All
his
right,
ass.
so you get third lung, second heart. You get the Lerman's ear.
Supervision, nigga. X-ray.
You actually
vision.
do. You
That's
actually
crazy,
do.
bro.
You get a cortical
And they
implant.
got infrareds with their suits on.
So their helmets actually not only do infrared. It does
Right.
infrared. It does night vision.
Predator
you can
shit.
so you literally can blink.
They just.
It's
they
based
just
off
stole
blinking, so you
everybody's
can
shit,
blink,
bro.
and
It's
as you
like the
blink,
Chief.
each
Predator.
one of your blinks, because you have such control over your eye muscles, you can control your helmet's vision to do whatever you want to do. So you can make it go infrared, night vision. You can
Heat signature. Like
heat signature, so it's
and
heat,
shit
night
like that.
vision,
That's crazy.
heat,
walls,
night vision, sonar vision. So it's based off sound. So if you're in complete darkness, the sound it would do sonar detection, so you'd be able to see the sound
Steps
waves.
and shit.
See through
Yeah.
the walls and shit.
Yeah, so I think some of them have X-ray vision. A
Is
couple
there,
of them.
is there an actual video game for
Yeah,
this?
bro. It's called the original one was called Space Marine. We have Space Marine 2 coming out. That's gonna be.
Space Marine.
Wait, did you
Two.
show him the Warhammer 40K trailer?
I haven't yet.
Bro, you need some-
I
that
did
shit.
see it. That's what I'm saying. I
Bro,
saw that.
so-
I don't know what I was on the website. Like,
Yeah, I got
just saw a
you.
cut
Bro, I'm into this shit. So
I'm into this shit now.
I'm so happy. But so wait.
That nigga
I
hit
even get to some of the best ones. We got the second heart, third lung. The cortical implant, even without your helmet, you have supervision. You could see on average, they're able to see up to 20 miles away
But okay, and
with their naked eye.
so like the different.
Or no, my bad. That's the best.
So there's different factions of human beings that all have these same capabilities.
No.
right?
No. So only the Imperium of Man has the ability to create Space Marines because they had the Primarchs.
And
Space Marines are what you're watching.
That's like.
I thought that. Well, what's the elites
like-
like above them? Like, isn't there
The Primarchs.
the Primarchs?
The
Those
Primarchs
are
are
just
above
like
them.
the
There's only
Nephilim.
20 of them though.
They the Nephilims.
And those are the ones that the Emperor.
No,
created.
those would be the babies of the Nephilims.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they would be under. No, they would be under Nephilim.
Right,
Because the god,
the ones that he's asking about is the Nephilims.
they would. Yeah, they're basically
The
demigods.
Nephilims.
Right, but those 20 were made by the Emperor.
Were made by the Emperor with his own genetic code,
And then those 20 make sons.
and those 20 make these guys. Yeah. Now before the Horus Heresy, which is one of the Emperor's sons, caught a bitch fit. And got 9 of his other brother and got 8 of his other brothers to turn against the Emperor.
Right.
Because originally there was 20.
Right.
Sad part is there's really 21 because the last 2 were a set of twins. They were called Alpha and Omega. But 2 of the other ones got taken out. One was called the Phelan and the other one's the Forgotten. And it said that the Emperor found those 2 Primarchs, but they were so fucked up. Like, we don't even have real lore on them. There's never been a story developed on them.
Mm.
The only bits of lore that we have is one of their brothers was... Fulgrim said that one of them... Fulgrim was one of the Emperor's sons. He said that one of them was humorless and had a stick up his ass.
Bruh.
Yeah, he just... That was what he said about it. He said he was humorless and an asshole. He said that was it. Like, that was the only thing about him. The other one, there's nothing we've heard about. And the only time that anybody ever tried to say something was Horus, the guy who turned against his father. He tried to speak about it, and then the Emperor's best friend named Malkador, who's like the strongest psyker underneath the Emperor, force choked the nigga and told him to shut his fucking mouth. He's not supposed to speak of them. Their names were never to be mentioned ever again. So he literally went to go tell his brothers, he goes, yeah, it's a solemn event that our brothers couldn't, and our Malkador went like this and choked that nigga out. Like a Primarch, by the way, Primarchs stand anywhere between 12 feet to the tallest being Magnus at almost 16 to 17, depending. So
many names. I'm trying to keep up with this shit.
yeah, bro, it's deep and once you get into it. But anyway, so the Emperor...
I just need a hierarchy. I gotta establish a hierarchy.
Bro, a 17-foot nigga just walking around at that speed.
With
bro.
powers.
Well, see, now that's the thing. The Primarchs are faster and stronger than every single one of these Marines. The Primarchs are so fast, they're stronger than Custodes. And Custodes, I told you, could take out these niggas like they're nothing.
Right.
Custodes walk through these guys like these guys just walk through humans.
Bruh.
And the Primarchs
So those guys that were killing human beings.
were human beings.
And then the bigger niggas with the...
were
evil-
just
evil-
just like they were
bad
just
psychers?
they were just psychers that were bad.
They have the ones with the suits. They humans.
Yeah,
In the suit.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
And they
that
actually
size.
that tall though.
That's
yeah. That's
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
That
why-
size.
Yeah, them niggas is fucking massive.
I think I did see in the trailer there was some big ass bald black dude.
That's
And he was
Vulcan.
like,
I
okay,
got you, bro.
That nigga came through, dropping shit. I'm like,
Shit.
yo, what is this shit? Like, I really need to look into this.
That's all you had to see was a big black guy dropping shit.
No, like it was like
Hey,
because
that's got me in Gears of War.
Right.
So,
Once I saw Marcus come through, bro, just dropping niggas in Gears of War, cutting niggas with the chainsaw. I'm like, I gotta play this shit.
Oh, that's what it took for you. All I had to do was see Cole. Coltrane! I was like, oh shit!
Coltrane, that
Coltrane back, baby!
big ass dude.
Bro, out there acting like a jit, boy.
Oh my God.
And
I'm
talking
like,
about his
yeah.
mama cooking. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
why he gotta be a stereotype all the way through?
Why is it Ray Lewis? Why the fuck is Ray Lewis in a video game right now? That shit crazy.
Bro.
bro, the first day they cook that song.
That's exactly who it was, bro. That was exactly who it was. Ray Lewis.
That shit perfect.
Bro. I still need to play Gears 4, bro. I was tripping on that. I got it too.
I played the campaign. I played the campaign of all of them.
All
man.
right, so
Hardest difficulty.
for reference, this is
Yes,
a complete chart.
visual representation. These niggas are crazy.
Bro, look at this nigga.
This shit's like Titans, nigga.
Bro, what type of Attack on Titan shit is
That's what I'm
this?
saying.
That's the stop. Wait, that's the Emperor of Mankind. Now again,
Oh,
his
niggas.
son Magnus is taller than him. Now his son Magnus is on this list. I'm going to continue going, but I wanted to show you this
And
first.
his son.
Okay, so this is a normal 6 foot human.
His son
That's
is one.
me.
Yeah.
That's a 6 foot human.
That's fucking me, nigga.
And they making you look like a little like
These-
bro.
this is an Astartes.
Astartes. Okay.
This is a Thunder Warrior. These guys were before these guys. They were bigger and everything. This is what he used to conquer Earth. But the problem was they weren't mentally solid, so he had to get rid of them because they were kind of crazy. And by kind of crazy, I
They
mean
the fucking what you
Thunder.
call them? No, what you call them? What you call them? what you call them? Cyclops. In
The Cyclops?
Cyclops?
That's the Cyclops, nigga.
Okay.
Marcus know what I'm talking about.
This
That's
right
why-
here, this right here is the new Astartes. Like I told you, Belisarius Crawl has made them bigger. This is what the new average height of his Astartes is. They're about 8
Primaris?
foot. The Primaris. They're called Primaris Marines, and they are fucking 8 foot tall on average. That's average. Some of them tend to be taller. Some of them tend to be. Not many of them tend to be shorter. That's like the base level height. The niggas are standing 8 foot tall.
And the Custodes is what they just killed.
No.
The
Custodes are next to them. So
Yeah.
next to him, next to the Primaris are the Custodes.
That's
Now
the one
this
they
is
just
a
went and
perfect.
fucked up.
This is what I'm telling you. This is a perfect human. No, they couldn't fuck that up.
Custodian.
The one
That
that,
guy-
they cut the neck.
No, that guy would have beat the shit out of all those Astartes.
So what they just...
That was a psyker. That was a normal human, just a psyker version. So he was a little bigger because he was amped up a little bit because he could float. Like that. That's
Also,
all.
those
The
are
ones
actual
with
human beings.
the...
Yeah, those were actual human beings. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were just rigged up with psyker abilities and electronics. That's all they were.
Niggas had the Iron Man suit on.
Yeah. That right there is a Custodes with all the tattoos and everything.
Yeah.
They get tattoos, and each one of them has their name engraved on the inside of their breastplates or whatever. Starting off, Custodes can acquire 1,000 names to the point where your name literally starts at the rim of your neck and goes all the way down. Part of that is because names in 40K have power.
Right.
And so as long as their names are continuously growing, you can never learn one's name. So nobody other than the Emperor knew every single one of their names individually from start to finish.
All.
Because they were all his close confidants and all of his personal bodyguards.
But there's only, you said there was 10,000
There's 10,000 of them.
That's
He knew
crazy.
all 10,000 names. He could tell you who you were, when you started,
That's over
everything.
a million names.
A billion, probably. Because his closest and most trusted Custodes was Constantine Valdor. Valdor himself had over 2,000 names.
That's crazy.
Bro. And like, if you like knew all their names, you like have power over them. type of
Well,
thing?
no, like
Yeah.
they like
Nigga.
because they fight demons and shit.
Yeah.
If you know the demon's name, you have power over the name. But each one of them is given names based upon the honors and shit that they achieve. So each one of their names to them lets them know where they
Their
served, what they did,
right.
what they've done. So like Constantine Valdor's entire name let you know that he had started with the Emperor, which is why his first name is Constantine
Right.
from the
From
beginning.
the Bible.
Yep. He started and he went all the way through. Right now, they still think he's right now, we're in the process of finding out if he's alive or not. If he's alive or not, it's about to throw the universe into a fucking problem. Next to him at 10 foot is the shortest Primarch,
Royale?
Rogo Dawn. He's as mean as he looks, to be honest, but he's also a great fighter. He only lost one fight in his life, and it was to Constantine Valdor, the best Custodes there's ever been. And he only lost that fight once. After that, he couldn't get beat again. That's how smart and how fast the Primarchs learn. And how fast and strong they are. He got beat one time, never again. Constantine himself was quoted as saying, they're devils. He said they don't know everything, but they learn quick, and that's scary.
They adapt.
That nigga-
Quickly. Next to him is the Black Primarch, one of my favorites because it hits home. His name is Vulcan. And as you can see, he is a monster.
That nigga looks like a
This
demon.
nigga's on fucking TRT, bro.
Oh god, no. TRT is on him.
Bruh, 11 foot tall and was not only an expert blacksmith, but was said to be... He scared his brothers when it came to fighting. Because he had such a loving personality for his brothers and everything. Like, he loved all humans. Like, he really, truly appreciates and loves all humans. He would do anything for any human. When you pissed him off, shit got bad. Like, his brothers, when they first found him, they were like, oh, he's soft. Then they landed on a planet, and his brother, the brother at the time, his name was not Fulgrim, what was his name? Ferrus Manus. Ferrus Manus was the second Primarch found, so he kind of coached all the other ones as they were found into how the Imperium worked or whatever. He played a big brother role to a lot of them. When they first found Vulcan, he was like, he's cool, but he's like, we already have a builder. We already have, like, whatever, what have you. He was like, I really don't see anything special. They landed on a planet where the local inhabitants were being enslaved by Eldar. And he proceeds to lose his fucking mind. To the point where the Emperor comes and talks to his brother and says, what do you think of him now? He goes, he's a destroyer. He goes, he's like, the facade will fool you, but he destroys shit. Like, that's his. He had 2 hammers in his hand, like John Henry, and went to town, breaking shit down brick by brick.
Not Big John Henry.
Yeah.
11-foot nigga.
11-foot nigga.
11-foot nigga.
11-foot nigga. Next to them is the Emperor of Mankind, as you can see. Of course, he has to be taller, bigger, and he's the most powerful psyker of the human species.
And you
period.
can't see his face?
No.
That's God.
Yeah, pretty much. His name, it's in the name, God Emperor.
Like, you look at him, you just see light.
Although to him, he never wanted to be worshipped as a god. He just wanted to be known as the Emperor of Mankind, and he's gone out to say that a lot of the accomplishments that are given to him were not. But here's the thing: if you hold the position high enough for long enough, people start to worship you as a god, whether you want to or not.
Well, yeah, but isn't he like the accumulation of, like you said, like 8,000?
Yeah, psychers.
8,000.
Yeah,
other
so
psychers?
he's really powerful, but he knows that belief in a god can be damaging to humans in a whole. Because in this universe, if you believe in gods, those gods gain power and traction. So there's 4 main chaos gods in this universe.
Oh, there's chaos gods.
Yeah.
I say, I was like, so there's
I
other.
swear, they bigger than this nigga.
They are. The chaos gods can occupy any space. So
And are they human or? Are they
no. So these are entities that
Yeah.
exist inside of a plane that coalesce next to our
You
reality.
know anything about Buddhism or Hinduism?
I mean, yeah.
So you see how they got like Shiva and Mother Lakshmi and all those other demigods that are higher than their Jesus.
Like Kali and
That's
whatnot.
their Jesus, and then the
Yeah.
Shiva and all them.
Well, these gods are actually afraid of him because he's so powerful and he knows how to
yeah,
stop
like
him.
the
But
sun, Jesus, and then you got the
Yeah.
devil and all these.
so
other
so like
motherfuckers.
so
They
so the
scary
4 chaos
as
gods
fuck.
are
But they
Korn,
big.
who's the god of blood and skulls.
Blood and skulls.
Well, it used to be his old lore was that he's the god of honorable fighting. He's the god of battle, honor, blood, and skulls. Like, he wants you to die honorably. Like, if you died honorably, Korn would grab you and be like, "You're mine now."
Like Kratos.
Like Valhalla. Like, he would have loved Kratos.
Yeah.
Like, like Kratos would have been his top G. Like, Korn is so interested in motherfuckers that fight well. Like, if you die standing up to a bunch of Korn berserkers and shit like that, like, if you're a regular human and you just die standing your ground, he's been known to pluck their souls, take them and put them down in front of his throne. And in front of his throne is every day is like Valhalla. You wake up, you fight to the death, then you die, then you wake up the next day and do it all over again.
Hell
And he watches that shit every day. You said, hell yeah?
Wake up, fight, die, and eat, drink, and then do that shit again, nigga. The fuck? How do you die if you? I mean, I guess.
Because he allows you to die and then
Yeah.
and then fight again. At the end of every battle, there's one guy left, and it's an even playing field. Like, nigga, like, you could kill, like, guys, like normal humans kill demons on that plane every day. And yeah, bro. So that's what Korn does. You got Tzeentch. He's the god of change, time, and stuff like that. So, and he loves scheming, and he's a big magician because he likes schemes and being sneaky. Korn hates him because he thinks that using sorcery and trickery and not fighting honorably is a bitch move.
Right.
So he hates Tzeentch.
Right.
Hates Tzeentch with a passion. He's like, nigga, just fight me straight up. And Tzeentch is like, you gotta catch me, nigga. Then you have Nurgle. Nurgle is the most disgusting, probably the worst. Oh, one thing about Tzeentch, he's an asshole. He is an asshole.
Surprise.
No, like a big asshole. Like, out of all the gods, he's like the biggest ass. He'll fuck with you just cuz. Just cuz. You could worship him, be devout to Tzeentch, and just because he thought it was funny, he would fuck with you and make you lose. Like, it's just...
Like, he's a
Tzeentch is
motherfucker.
bro. Tzeentch is such an asshole. He found a black hole inside their realm called the Warp. He found a black hole inside his domain of the Warp, and he grabbed one of his lieutenants, threw his ass inside the black hole because he wanted to know what it did. He was like, I don't know what this thing does, and I'm not going in there myself. He was like, hey, you, come here. Threw his ass in there, and when he came out, he had 2 heads. He's like, oh, so that's what that does. And like, the nigga was mad as fuck. He's like, you just threw me in a black hole, and he just looked at him like, yeah, and next.
Like I'm
You got 2 heads now.
expendable.
Yeah, like nigga, and that's like that was like his favorite demon at that point, and he threw his ass in the black hole. Like he's like, Zeech, look at all I've done for you. He's like, yeah, come here.
2 heads are better than one. Nigga.
Yeah. All right, so then you have Nurgle.
You got new neighbors, or is that the same?
That's
neighbors?
the-
Always been the-
Nah, that's new. So Nurgle is the god of pestilence, decay, rebirth, stuff like that. Like everything must decay and die, but everything is then reborn. He's gross.
cycle of life.
Yeah, but he's gross. It's all gross. It's none of the good parts of the cycle of life. It's all of the bad parts. It's like he'll give you a disease. Like there was a guardsman who tried to pray to Nurgle as they were being invaded by plague marines, and he tried to like give himself over to Nurgle so he didn't have to be killed. And Nurgle accepted him, but placed a curse on the guy where every second his body ages so rapidly that he decays immediately and then gets reborn. And he does that every second of every day for the rest of the time now.
fucked up.
Yeah, and it's gross. And you're thinking like, oh, his body just decays. No, he turns into sludge. Then he gets reborn. Then he's turned into sludge. And he gets reborn. And he turns into sludge. And he just looks like a puddle when he moves forward. Just, that's it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, he just.
He's also disgusting.
Puddle,
The
nigga.
nastier you are, the better. Like the sicker you are. Like some of the Space Marines during the Horus Heresy turned to Nurgle's side. They're called Plague Marines now. They constantly like are infested with pus and maggots and all types of shit. He's gross. He's the worst part of the cycle of life and death. Like you do die, you do go to the garden, but it's gross there.
It's like carnage.
Like you're just gonna be sick all the time. You're gonna be, and the sicker you are, the more he blesses you. Like it's gross. It's just all of it's gross. Worst god to worship by far.
Nigga, you just go around licking
Sound like he got a pig
fucking
face.
playground seats all day, bro. Like,
It's not like he got like a pig or an orc face.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, ugly ass.
Slanesh. Slanesh is the only they them I recognize because Slanesh is literally everything in excess. So pain becomes pleasure, pleasure then becomes pain, then becomes pleasure again. That was created by the elves because the elves were so long lived that they got bored, so they started experimenting, and then they kept doing more and more debased shit to the point that them experiencing the ecstasy and stuff that they were experiencing birthed the chaos god that became Slanesh. So she's gross. She / he is gross as well. But if you're into sex, why not?
He / she is crazy.
It's not. So the demons
They
fucking
don't have one gender.
yeah. It doesn't.
It's
an
life,
it.
bro. Come on.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want it to be, and it's gonna make you.
It's just like
It's gonna be
Bale.
the most beautiful woman. Like so,
Bale
you're
got
heterosexual.
a dick.
That's crazy.
You're
like,
hetero-
one
you're-
moment you like I want a fucking bitch. That thing's gonna transform to a bitch. Next moment you want a fucking.
So
that thing's
the
gonna transform
trick
to a
you,
dude.
Mac, she would send the most beautiful woman you had ever seen.
That's a devil.
Turn it into a dude?
No.
Yeah.
Then
That's
have
the
you
devil.
experience, then fuck you, and then let it fuck you until you became numb to the fact that was pleasurable. So then you would seek more things to be So you'd probably end up getting tased
It's
again
like porn.
because you hated it. Yeah,
What the fuck?
way worse. So to the point, then like by the end of it, you'd be peeling off this bitch's skin
Never again.
and rocking.
What?
Yeah, bro. Like
yeah, you need more than is Jeffrey Dahmer's in this bitch.
Wow, that's wild.
some of her demons have been known to manifest with 6 nipples and titties, like titties with nipple rings, and they will use those to hook
About
you
to
to
get
their front
smothered.
side. Yeah,
Probably get smothered.
yeah,
in
they're
shit.
fucking. It's fucking weird. But
Take
that's the last. But
barrage.
that's the last chaos god as of right now. We have another one that's incoming. / as the story develops, his name's Vashtul, but we don't know a lot about him other than that he is like the Mechanicus demon. So like he does everything mechanical. But right now, let's get back to the Astartes video real quick, and then we'll come back.
The Astartes.
Because again, like I said, this was all made by one guy. So give it up to this one guy. Please put him on whatever team you have making the movie or the show.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder how
So these are tech priests. Tech priests, that's another faction in humanity. They live on Mars. They're the most technologically advanced humans-ish,
Darth
as far
Vader
as the
was
Imperium's
nasty.
concerned. And when I say ish, it's because they don't develop new things. They just try to figure out how old things work. Because they think invention and science is kind of like heresy. Like I said, a squad of 5 or 6. Those things on their back, the reason why they're smoking, they can be used as jump packs.
Right. That's what I figured.
Well, not those ones specifically, but you can attach jump packs to them. Each one of those backpacks has a nuclear core in it. So even if they're losing, they can self-destruct those motherfuckers and blow them bitches up and create a nuclear bomb.
These niggas are just all badass. Just all badass. Damn.
Oh fuck! I forgot to go over the black carapace. We'll do that after. But
That nigga got hair going on.
It's not lit.
It's a fucking titan.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga looks like. That nigga finna come online. One leg. Drop all they ass.
It's the brain.
That nigga got shot in the head.
That was so close.
What are you doing? Imagine your brain really a black hole.
That's his brain, you say? No?
Devastator squads.
What is that?
About to blow this bitch.
What is that?
A Devastator? You'll see.
Blow that nigga up, bro. Come on now.
That symbol on the back of his coat means he's part of the Inquisition, just so you know. I'll talk about that in a minute.
Is that a different faction?
Inside the Imperium, yes. But they're not different from the Imperium. They work inside the Imperium.
No, say they telepath. Huh? They.
He got corrupted? That's crazy.
No hesitation.
Dropped his ass. Split. Split that nigga. Oh.
So they done for?
Blow that bitch. What?
They done for.
Blow that bitch up.
They done for.
They gotta throw that nuclear on his
I'm
back.
about to say, they better kill themselves right as soon as they get in the middle of that bitch.
Detonate that hoe.
I told you that's a black hole. They in Neverland. That's a fucking black hole.
That nigga about to get a tentacle for shit.
That's a black hole. You said that's not somebody's brain?
This nigga not.
he losing age? He on Mars? Where they at?
Some crazy ass shit, but I can't wait to Vegas.
One guy.
Yeah, that shit wild. That's Nazis. What? So, what
Alright.
the fuck was that? The after the
1 second, I'll be right
dimension?
back. Gotta pee.
That's a different dimension or some shit. That's crazy.
Bro, that
You
nigga.
have you seen the beginning of that real quick, Ryan?
I have not.
Do y'all want to watch the beginning of it again real quick?
You go ahead and be back.
Ain't that but 13 minutes?
Bro, that shit was fucking crazy.
You ain't seen the beginning. Tell them, Matt, them niggas went to clapping shit off gate.
But them niggas came in hot. Niggas coming through your shit. Bless this weapon.
Stop this.
This shit bored through the fucking hull of that shipping.
Those are called boarding torpedoes, and that's exactly what they do.
Crazy.
Why blow up the ship when you can just invade it?
Take that. You didn't even have a pistol, nigga. Stick talk. I'm just curious as to what the other niggas were doing. Like, what they were trying, what's their objective?
Bro, that's so. That nigga just beat that nigga with a stick. You saw that?
Nigga, move faster, nigga. Bitch, run. Nigga.
Run. Nigga just sidestepped that shit.
I step down.
Damn.
Yes, those are humans.
They got some fucking Iron Man shit for real.
Well, they could be Mechanicus, which are humans that just augment themselves with mechanical parts to become more like machine. So they're still, yeah. I mean, but they can't be because they have the Psychers and Mechanicus don't get along. They call them witches. So they're a faction of human for sure because they were leading a human crew. I don't know what they are particularly now. I don't know everything about the lore, but they're definitely human in origin, if that makes sense.
You only got one arm, nigga.
He did. The other one got both. He probably used that arm for something crazy.
Shit.
Or used to.
Probably lost that hope. Dropping niggas off.
Shit.
Dropping niggas off, is that what you just
Oh
said?
God, you see how he stop, buddy? Stop, buddy.
Like
whole,
mid.
whole
fuck-
1,000 pounds. That man running a 4.4 on his eyes. Stop.
Running a 4-4.
Stop his eyes.
4-4 is ridiculous,
He's
man.
probably running faster than that nigga. That dude was moving that way. he closed 100 yards in like seconds. Like,
Bro, what the fuck?
Seconds is wild too.
you saw that nigga moving.
Like I said, I'm not making this shit up, nigga.
Big
You seen
Meech,
it.
Big Meech coming through that bitch. Fuck.
12 down? 12
You heard the footsteps? Boom, boom, boom.
You heard that whip?
Damnation spreads amongst the stars. To repel the stars, a mighty crusade is low. The galaxy is aflame. The shadow.
Here's some more Warhammer shit since we started today.
To repel
Is everybody
the stars.
Daisy says she might be on her way, so we'll give
Might
her.
be on her way.
We'll give her a few seconds, and then I got a couple stories that we can talk about. But
That's what I'm saying. The nigga got a sword, bro. Niggas got guns and shit, and niggas got swords, bro. That's how you know.
Uncountable enemies stand in their path. But the defenders of the Imperium do not stand alone.
those are the Sisters of Battle. Those are regular humans that just they believe in the Emperor so much, and them bitches are badass, and they're all hot.
And they small.
Oh, bro. She can get it,
She
bro.
regular size?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
She got
but they get power armor, so she's about 6 foot.
fat-ass talons, like,
That's Jade from Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's painful.
These are a bunch of stories tapered together. It's not all the same story.
right.
This right here is the biggest bad guy as far as Chaos is concerned, like the Chaos Demons. This is their favorite champion. His name is Abaddon, sometimes known as Abaddon the Harmless or Abaddon the Armless. So that's an Astartes and Terminator armor. Terminator armor is bigger than regular Astartes armor and allows you to do. It's stronger, but you're slower.
That one right there that he killed?
The one that he's in. That's why he's so much bigger than the regular one.
He's dropping that. That nigga's trying to kill something.
Oh, never mind. That's Horus, actually. That's Horus. That's one of the Primarchs. That was Horus, and this is the war he started with his own father. Those are Titans, the ones I was telling you about. That's a small one, but
Did Horus kill his mother after he killed the
no.
That's what the fucking Egyptian Horus did. What? This shit sounded all like Lord of
Horus
the
didn't
Rings
kill
and
his
shit.
father.
No, but that's what this story like.
No, I mean Horus in the Egyptian war didn't kill his father.
That's what this story is.
So in order to guide those, you have to become what's called a princeps, which means you and your machine spirit have to merge, which is why they're connected like that. So they can operate that suit like it's their own body.
Some of the main things that I
Blast the planet,
Spider, bitch.
In the darkness between the stars, the weak and the faithless find no deliverance.
These are the Necrons that I was talking about. The niggas shooting the green shit. Those are the motherfuckers that were turned into pure metal bodies, and those are the type of weapons they use. They destroy you on a molecular
We
level.
are raised to believe that the God Emperor watches over us all.
She don't give a fuck.
And so we are charged to cleanse the mutant, the heretic, the alien.
That's what makes them badass in my opinion, because they're just regular human bitches and they doing that shit.
We are his wrath.
Get your goofy ass down.
Even in the face of death, we shall not submit. Suffering is our prayer. Faith is our armor. In battle, he offers us redemption. And for those who prove worthy, the Emperor sends forth his angels.
Now that's a real typical Space Marine weapon. It's called a chainsword. It's basically like a chainsaw, except in a sword form. And them niggas get busy.
Our Imperium is besieged. Across 1,000.
Now that's a force sword. Those just have force fields around them that split shit on a molecular level. But the chainsword is usually their go-to.
Our forces
Those are all just Marines.
Yep, those are Space Marines.
Regular ass.
There is no respite. There is no mercy. And in our darkest hour, a spiteful universe awakens forgotten evils to break us.
They used to be another species of alien, but they gave that up in order to try to cure their cancer, and now are cursed to live in those metal bodies. They fucking hate it. But those are just regular human bitches. You can fuck one of them, get them pregnant.
The galaxy burns, yet still we stand.
But them bitches is crazy. Just so you know, them bitches is nuts.
You still want to throw a taste, man. That's gonna happen.
Will fight.
She's trying to draw blood.
Nigga, you be lucky if all she do tase you.
Blood and semen.
There is
Huh?
only
Blood and semen. That shit crazy.
Oh shit, 60 FPS?
These are the Eldar. These are space elves, the ones that created Slaanesh. Now they're better than humans in every way. Naturally, they're smarter, they're faster, they're stronger. They perceive the world in ways that you can only imagine.
They have power.
They're almost every one of them is a psyker. Every one of them is a psyker. Just to what degree are they a psyker? And they thought they was hot shit at
And
one
those are
point.
regular humans.
These are humans that were given the gene seed of the Primarch. So they're advanced humans. Space Marines.
They're not the Astartes.
Those are the Astartes.
Those
Yeah.
are okay.
Space Marines are Astartes.
Oh, okay.
Is a dreadnought. That's a space marine who died in battle, and they got encased in a body of armor so he can still fight. And as you can see, they are assholes because they are mad.
That dude already dead. You know who I am?
Knight in shining armor.
I claim this body in the fucking name of the Lord. The Emperor.
Is theirs.
Claim you as my wife. What?
Bears.
Tyranid. A Tyranid. That's like the Flood, but on steroids.
Damn, bro. That shit cold as fuck.
Yeah, boy. But that's a little dive into Warhammer. This shit is gas,
So
bro.
they're making like, are they making like,
Series and stuff like that?
yeah, they just making
Yeah.
small clips like this, like out of story,
No, like they
out
have
of context, like
they have whole.
they just make cutscenes like this shit. Because this is all I've seen. Like I don't know the storyline. nigga.
So well, that's because it's hard to make a storyline when you have the entire like setting itself has over 12,000 books.
12,000 books.
Books.
It's like D&D on a larger scale almost.
It's just that big, dude. There's
With a bunch of sides.
like so stories,
and-
yeah, stuff like that. Like,
But I mean, like,
the main storyline. The main storyline is the Emperor. Like I told
Let's
you.
get a concise main storyline. That's not 12,000. 12,000
Okay.
books is kind of crazy.
So, like, if you want me to crunch it for you, the concise storyline is the Emperor was reborn. He's trying to stop Chaos from invading. The Chaos Demons, right?
Okay.
The Chaos Demons are the biggest threat to this universe because they live parallel to our universe, except for they don't have to abide by any rules that they don't set themselves.
They live in like different dimensions. Or
Yeah, it's a universe that literally lives like this,
Right.
according to ours. But everything that happens in our universe fuels what happens in this universe. So the reason why Khorne is so strong is because innately, all beings want to fight
right.
and want to cause harm to each other. So anytime blood is spilled, whether it's orcs, elves, or whatever, Khorne gets a power up, basically, because they're fighting.
He gets power from that.
Yeah, so one of the quotes for him is, Khorne cares not from where the blood flows as long as it flows.
So if everybody stops fighting, then that nigga will die.
that nigga loses all power regardless, but everybody's not going to stop fighting, so it's a moot point.
Yeah, but there's like also like 4 different species, and then like within those species. And
Well, that's why the
races-
Emperor wanted to conquer the entire galaxy. That's why
So
he
there's
created
only
his
one-
20 sons.
So there's only one dominant like,
God?
or no, there's only one dominant civilization. Is that?
Of humans? There used to be, so for humans, so before the Chaos Gods became as strong as they are now, what happened was humans had hit a point where we were so technologically advanced, we scared the elves. We scared all, and as you can see, the elves have better technology than us. They were able to phase through space and time and shit like that.
Yeah.
Humans had hit a point that we were so fucking technologically advanced, our smallest ships were destroying fleets. Like, we were shooting miniature black holes at people and just destroying their shit.
Jeez.
The orcs, who never negotiate with anybody, were negotiating with humans because they could not fight us.
Right.
And they don't. And the orcs only know how to fight. Like, let me make that so abundantly fucking
They
clear.
live to fight.
They literally, that's literally all they want to do. Their literal thing is that they want to have a good wog, which is a war. That's all they want to do.
Right.
That is their main purpose, their only operation. That's it. Them niggas don't care. They fight each other until they get strong enough to take the fight somewhere else. That's literally all they live to do. So,
Damn.
they were so scared of humans, they were like, look, we can negotiate. What are peace terms?
Right.
Now, what happened was religion. Inside this story, it was
That's
a
what
little.
I'm trying to get.
It's
to.
a
Like,
little
how
bit.
how's the It's like this seems very like faithful. and
Now
religious.
it is, but before that time, it wasn't, and we
Right.
had almost gotten rid of it. And the Emperor was happy. He had been guiding humanity from the back lines, like he was taking a back row seat to it because he was like, I don't want to have to do what they keep saying I have to do. So he tried to take a backline seat. He was like, he would guide them from like a point behind the scenes, like through like a Moses or something like that, to guide them where they needed to be. A Martin Luther King, like all humanity together, stuff like that.
Right.
So once they started to get together and get all their shit together, we had gotten to the point where we had created AI. And our AIs were helping us conquer the galaxy. We could not be stopped. And the AIs even recognized humans, as smart as the AIs were, we were actually smarter than them. We had mastered genetics, so we unlocked 100% of our brain. We had mastered the stars. We had mastered energy. We had mastered everything. But, of course, as all things happen, a fall came. Now, we're not sure where the fall came from. Some people say religion crept back in and caused people to start and caused the divide between humanity and they went to war. But we know the first thing that happened was the AIs eventually turned on us. We had what were called the men of iron. So basically, humans were like, okay, we don't have to go explore planets ourselves. We'll make the men of iron. We'll drop the men of iron on the planet. They'll make it habitable for us, and then we'll come live on there. Right. And the men of iron were happy doing that. We don't know what happened or who caused it to go south, but eventually the men of iron were like, okay, we're tired of this. So they turned on us.
Makes sense. That
destroyed the Empire. The Empire, because it wasn't called the Imperium or anything like that, it was the Empire of Man or whatever. But we were getting our ass whooped so bad, the other species had to help us stop them. Because
the
AI, yeah, because the AI would have killed everything eventually. So in order to keep themselves from getting eradicated, they were like, look, we'll help you. Just we have to stop this. So we created what were called the Men of Gold, which was like a counter to the AI. So we created those. Then all hell broke loose. After everything was said and done, humanity started to go religious routes. The chaos demons got more powerful. The other species, now that they had a leg up on us because we had almost wiped ourselves out with AI, started enslaving humans, doing stuff like that. So, shit just starts to go south. Terra had become so backwater to the point to where there were a bunch of warlords fighting for continuous control of the planet. Nuclear war broke out. Shit. Fucking everything went to shit. Almost all the oceans had dried up. There was only like 2 left.
On Earth?
On Earth. Like, we had fucked the planet up. So the Emperor is sitting on planet Earth going, okay, you know what? I gotta go to Malak, which is a place where he could enter the warp. And so he entered the warp as the most powerful human, but then came out even more powerful. But they said when he came out, he had less humor and was like more of an asshole.
Right.
So they couldn't, and so like there's a lot of speculation. We don't have a definitive answer for any of that right now, but there's a lot of speculation behind what happened to him in there. We do know he came out with more power.
And at what point?
So that's about 30.
Become the emperor.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at. After he came back from Malak, he went straight back to Earth and decided that he was going to do what he had to do in order to keep humanity from destroying itself.
And at that point, did he already become the emperor god, or what?
The god? So he wasn't. He just called himself the Emperor of Mankind, which basically meant like I am the ruler of mankind. I'm not the god. He told everybody on Earth when he came back, he started conquering everything with the Thunder Warriors, the bigger niggas that you saw. Mm-hmm. He conquered it with them and the Custodes. The Custodes and him started conquering the galaxy. Started conquering Earth, but he was like, my Custodes can't do this themselves. I need to create the Thunder Warriors. The Thunder Warriors were basically like prototype Astartes. So
right, but this is all after he was. This is all after.
Oh, this is before he announces who he is.
But I'm saying this is all after the 8,000 sites.
Yeah, this is way after that. Before that, before he starts to do all that, before he becomes the emperor, like he's always been the emperor, or he's always been who he is. Like his real name, everybody's saying it's Neroth. That's his real name. He's been alive since Egypt, like Egypt times. Like he watched them build the pyramids. He helped them with their technology. He guided from the backgrounds and helped them get to a point where they were getting whatever. But then that fell through when the Romans invaded because they didn't listen to him. So then he went back into hiding, and then he did it again. Actually, it says that he was as old as Babylon. So he helped in Babylon, then helped in Egypt, then helped America. It's quoted as to become the great power that it was. But then corruption and everything led to the downfall of America. So he kept trying to help humanity get to where it needed to be, and every time they just fell short. To the point where he's like, okay, so I guess I have to do this myself.
Right.
So
I have to intervene.
Yeah, like I have to, they have to have somebody that everybody's so afraid of that they'll listen to him. And the only way he could do that was he decided that he would have to come out himself, which is why he went to
Become
space.
The most
became-
powerful being.
Yeah, he is hands down. Actually, the Chaos Gods call him an anathema. He scares them because he doesn't follow their rules and he doesn't have to because he has so much fucking power. So he can literally make them have to follow the rules of the material universe, and they are not happy about that. So he goes back to Earth and he conquers all of Earth, and he starts work on the Primarchs. And he needs the Primarchs because he has to have a genetic baseline in order to create the next breed of super soldiers so that they become mentally stable. Unless they're going to end up like the Thunder Warriors. So originally he didn't want to create the Primarchs. He just wanted to do the Thunder Warriors. But the problem was just taking random people and giving them all of the attributes. For some reason, their bodies just could not mentally handle it.
Yeah.
Now, he could do it if he turned them into Custodes, but Custodes are harder to make and not resource efficient.
I thought Custodes were like
They are.
bred.
Yeah, like they're taken as infants, you have to genetically modify them continuously. With Astartes, you could take a 13-year-old boy, put him through a bunch of trials, say, okay, his willpower strong enough, he might survive. Put the gene seed in him, and and then it's gonna do the work. All you have to do then is feed him, and his body's naturally gonna grow into an Astartes.
He'll either die or he'll become.
If he makes it through the willpower test, honestly, the willpower test is the hardest part because the gene seed's gonna interact. It's gonna go into your body. That's why you get them before puberty, before they hit their first growth spurt.
So they do trials to make sure they're worthy of
like mentally, like they'll put you in a fighting cage. Like each chapter has its own thing. Like the easiest one is the Ultramarines, but they're also like the most like middle ground Space Marines. Like they're logical to a fault.
The niggas are mid.
Yeah, but they're great at what they do. Like they're great at what they do, which is build empires. Like they're great governors. They're great. They have a very Roman-esque sense to them. Like their father Primarch conquered 500 worlds before the Emperor even got to him. He had already conquered 500 worlds.
500 worlds?
500 worlds. He owned 500 worlds. When his father found him, he already owned his own kingdom.
The Primarch?
Yeah.
Who was that? That was one of his...
That was one of his sons. His name is Rabute Gilliman.
So he didn't create him, he found him?
No, so he creates all of them.
Yeah.
The Chaos Gods are so scared of what will happen when they become mature, because his original plan was to teach all these kids from birth how to be the generals he needed them to be.
Right.
They were stolen, in original lore, they were stolen by the Chaos Gods. The Chaos Gods opened up a portal inside his workshop and snatched them out. Which, to everybody, didn't make sense, because we were like, no, that his palace is guarded with psychic sigils and everything. Like, it's guarded because of him.
They could never do that.
They would never be able to do that. But we were just like, oh, well, they all four worked together, so they were able to do one thing, and that was it. And then he made it stronger against them. So we were like, okay, it made sense. With the new lore, they introduced a girl named Erda, and Erda is a very powerful psychic. So it said that the Master of Mankind took Erda's DNA and his DNA, which makes sense. Would make sense. You need a female in order to make children. Makes sense. So he made male children. He made his children, and then Erda was so scared of what kind of father he would be that in her womanly outburst, she opened up a portal and sent all of her children through.
Damn.
Yes. Fucking up everything for everybody.
Women.
On God. That's why I was happy.
Emotional.
Fucking it up again.
Bro, yeah, because
always emotional.
So what happened was, it said that the Chaos God Tzeentch snuck into her dreams and made her see a world where he becomes a despot, like a tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
And like even the Emperor asked her after she did it, he was like you know me better than that. You know they lie, and she's like, I don't know why I did that. So everybody in the fandom just went, oh, she had her period.
Right.
Got it. Like that's what happened. Like that was irrational as fuck. Like, and then people got mad as fuck. They're like, look at this. This just shows you what kind of male, like, masculine toxicity there is in it. I was just like, explain to me how you know the most powerful man in the universe, and you know him. Like, you've been with him. You knew him well enough.
He jamming you up.
Yeah, like, he was basically jamming you up. And, like, that's the thing. Inside the new lore, she has been with him since the beginning. She's She's the strongest
So,
female psyker to
Is
ever
that
exist.
how he created his kids? Did they have sex or did he just create them?
He used. They say he used his DNA, but here's the thing:
Well,
they
yeah,
never
his
said
DNA. Like,
But
come
but
on,
here's
bro.
the, that's why but that's where I'm getting at, because here's the thing: so in some of the lore he has children
he has
throughout the
actual
ga-
birth children.
like throughout the galaxy, from where he was like jamming women up at random points in history.
Trying to make Martin Luther King. and-
Like no just
Malcolm X.
yeah, but just no, yeah, he was just jamming women up in history. So like, there are kids that are spread out that don't get the recognition that they deserve, but they have a glimpse of his power in them because they are his descendants. Like they've met like 4 of them.
and they don't age.
They don't age. Some of them are perpetual, so they don't age. The one that they met that was like psychically really strong, she aged. She was old, but when they tried to control her, she blew up a starship with her mind. She was just like, leave me. She goes, I don't want anything to do with what y'all have going on. Leave me the fuck alone.
I want peace.
That's it. But
I'll blow the ship up.
But no, they came at her. She said, y'all can leave right now. And they were sneakily trying to plan to board her ship, and she could hear them, like, through telekinetically. She said, I gave y'all the chance. And then,
Lay down, nigga.
yeah, like get down and lay down. Like, white boys hop up, playing with their guns.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But no, so Erda tossed them all across the galaxy, so he has to go. He thought that they were all killed originally, so he just thought he was fucked.
So she sent them to the chaos demons, or she just like
Sent them out of the galaxy.
separated them?
Yeah,
throughout
but
the galaxy?
he didn't know that at first. He thought that she had sent them to the Chaos Demons, and he's like, "Oh,
They're
you
dead.
fucked, like you fucked us.
They're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, like you fucked us. Like I have to prepare for the eventuality that you have fucked us. Like we are royally fucked now."
Unless they
Well, he wasn't that bad off because he could still lead these armies. They just won't have the generals, which means they won't be as great as they could have been.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because they don't have
Because
this
one of them niggas is taking a planet. Well, one of them niggas is taking like
500 planets
Yeah.
by himself. They couldn't stop him.
Dolo.
Yeah, bro, Dolo, like by himself. Like he literally got everybody to follow him, and he was such a strategic genius that they couldn't stop him. He was just rolling over shit. So, and to let you know how strong that is, right? He the planet he started on only had sticks. We're still using spears and swords when he landed there.
Medieval times.
By the time they got, it was like Rome.
Yeah.
Honestly. And
So
then,
are these all planets of like people? Or
yeah, these were all planets because this is how big the human empire was at one point. After the AI rebellion,
They
all of
expanded.
them got separated because the chaos gods started caused the
Enslaving
great.
them and-
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
So
all-
they kind of just got stranded on their planet when the war
he didn't know
ended.
that. He didn't know that. He thought she had sent them into the warp. Well, apparently they all got sent to a different planet. Each one of them got sent to different planets throughout the galaxy. He didn't know where all of them were. He could psychically find where a few of them were and had inklings as to where the other ones were because the chaos gods were like trying to block him the entire time.
Yeah.
But he eventually finds all of them. One of them happened to just be outside his house. Like one of them didn't even make it out the palace.
He's like, where did you go? I don't know, nigga. I was just.
It was Alfarius. The Alpha Legion, I fucking hate the Alpha Legion, but they're a thing, so we just have to deal with it. The Alpha Legion is so like, it's not even that they're sneaky. It's just that they try so hard to be sneaky that it gives you a headache. Like all of the Alpha Legions look like their Primarch. All of them. They all look alike. Every single one of them. They look like a fucking clone.
Clones.
They look like it, but they're not. They look like it. They all keep their hair cut the same way. So, and the reason they did that is because
The Alpha
Alfari,
Legion?
huh?
The Alpha Legion?
Yeah, that's the first. That's it's one of the Space Marine legions. So each one of the Primarchs was in charge of a legion, not just a chapter like they're broken up to now.
An army.
They a legion, like an actual legion. Like some of the Space Marines numbered in the 200,000s at one point.
Right.
Like the largest one was Rabute Gilliman, the guy who had 500 worlds, and his was at one point. I think it was
Millions.
like he was at 450,000 Space Marines.
That's crazy.
So you imagine that nigga pulls up and tells your planet to surrender, nigga. You're like, nah, fuck y'all. 450,000 of them niggas drop on this planet right now, nigga.
But him, no, they don't even need. He doesn't it's him you gotta be worried about because he's dropping the world, nigga.
By himself?
By himself.
So, by himself.
I'm that.
Matt, you gonna fight him?
I'm gonna drop him on his.
I mean, if I had the capability, yeah. Like
Like, would you try to fight him like you are right now? No. I'm not.
Well, I'm a real person. He's not.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but like if a nigga like that dropped on this planet right now, it's like, hey yo.
There's nothing I can do about it.
But you gonna fight the polar bear, but not this nigga.
Yeah, the polar bear doesn't have fucking powers and
The
isn't.
polar bear is dumb as shit to my.
Yeah, this nigga's
The
moving.
polar bear would lose to that nigga. Like, that nigga's scraping that nigga. He gonna wear his ass as a fur coat. The fuck? He gonna be like, yeah, I need a white coat. Fuck
That's
what you talking
a
about.
fucking belt.
Come
bro.
here, nigga.
Okay, so
It's gonna be a cape.
so they all got stranded on their own planets and obviously got their own personalities from it. Any questions?
And they made their way back to him, or
Well, he made his way to each and every one of them.
So
only
pretty much-
a few of them knew of him, like Sanguinius, one of his sons that was really gifted with psychic powers. He wasn't like a Magnus level, but he was gifted, so he could like see visions of the future and everything. Also, Sanguinius is called like the Golden Child because he actually had angel wings. Like he sprouted angel wings and shit like that. Like he had blonde, long, flowing hair, and was like out of all of the Primarchs, all of the other Primarchs loved Sanguinius. Like he was just him. Like it wasn't that he was perfect. He was just so humble in everything that he did that he naturally made you like want to open up to him.
right?
And he never faulted you for any of your faults.
Fucking.
He's the most friendly.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, like
Yes,
100%. That guy, he's that guy.
He's that guy.
He's that guy, pal.
Shit.
But
And he's sturdy as fucking battle.
and
like,
sturdy as fucking
sturdy,
battle.
Nigga got
Like,
wings, nigga.
like really sturdy and like that's the other part about it. Like
armored wings.
he was really sturdy in battle too, because he was like one of the best fight. Like his legion in particular was noted as being one of the best fighters.
Did he
like
have
period.
armor for his wings?
Huh?
Like actual wing armor?
No, he didn't need it because you weren't touching them bitches. He was that sturdy in battle. Like nigga,
Yeah.
like his brother tried to grab one of his wings like while they were fighting, and Sanguinius basically told that nigga no. Like, what are you doing?
Damn, bro.
Like he was sturdy with it. Trying to think.
And like you said, like that one nigga was lying on the planet, sticks and stones, and just like basically retrain them and have them relearn all that advanced technology.
Because they were so smart, they were able to come up with things like, okay, so one of them was called Perturabo, right? That's one of the sons' names. He was given a name on the planet he landed on. The planet he landed on kind of also had a Roman-esque thing to it. It was kind of more Greece, though. He was a weirdo as a kid. Like, he walked into a blacksmith shop, like the guy was actually working, watched the guy build one sword, and then went off into the woods and was able to
forge and then
build a
forge
gun.
zone.
Yeah.
Build a gun?
Yeah.
From a sword.
What the?
Just able to see how, because, like, so they call him the walking STC. So they think that the Emperor implanted him in particular
That's
with,
one
like,
letter
all...
away from being dangerous, nigga.
Huh?
STC, that's one letter away from being dangerous. The walking STC,
Yeah.
that's crazy, nigga. Walking STD would be terrible.
I'm dead.
That'd be wild.
Bro. That's the worst part about being a Space Marine, by the way. Other than the Space Wolves, we don't think any of them can have sex. Like, well, they can have sex. They just can't have kids.
Right, I'm like,
Nah, they're fucking low.
Nigga,
Fucking
8
drown
Ain't
a
no
fucking
work? That's
bitch.
crazy. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Bro,
Well, the
You
Space...
can be a badass Marine killer, 8 foot tall.
Bro,
but
that
your
dick is
doesn't
as long
work,
as
man.
you're
I mean-
fucking normal human.
I mean, the
Foot
Space...
long dick doesn't work though, bro. Doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Hey, yo,
Can't get it out.
Space... No, your dick works. You just can't
You ain't
procreate.
gonna nut. Like, you ain't gonna have nothing in
No,
there.
you can do all of that,
You ain't gonna have nothing in
but
there.
it just, you can't procreate.
Why?
super baby
Because your
Pod
DNA's
babies.
not compatible.
Blink.
Blink. But don't you have? I mean, you have the Emperor's DNA in you, right?
Yeah.
Now, he got DEA,
His
while
shit
they
work.
got
I'm
DNA.
dead. I'm dead.
All right?
DNA. Fucking dying.
Anyway.
God damn.
Anyway,
Bro,
but the Space Wolves we know fuck before they become Space Marines. Space Wolves. Okay, so one of his sons is named Lehman Russ, and he's basically a fucking space Viking. And so all of his sons are space Vikings.
All of his sons are space Vikings.
Yeah, so they're called the Space Wolves. Like, that should tell you all you do. Think about Vikings, except for you give them spaceships, guns, and they're still using the same fucking battle axe techniques.
Right.
Like, niggas, they are the best Space Marine killers ever. Like, they actually kill other Space Marines better than anybody else.
Damn. Bro.
Like, they are that badass. Like, the only people who kill Space Marines better than them are Custodes. That's it. That's it. So, versus any other Space Marine legions, the Space Wolves just win.
And all of these legions have
Like, certain...
all of these legions have Astartes, Custodes, and Primarchs.
No,
in
no, no,
them,
no, no.
or-
Custodes only belong to the Emperor. They're basically like his Space Marines.
Okay.
So they only guard the Emperor.
They're royal
Nobody,
guard.
they don't have to listen to no, like literally in their rule set, they obey nobody but the Emperor. You cannot command a Custodes.
The Primarchs don't.
You cannot tell a Custodes to do shit. One of the Primarchs tried and got backslapped and got bitch slapped in front of the Emperor. The Emperor watched the Custodes bitch slap him and told him no one is to command them other than me.
I like that. Yeah.
What?
He's like, yeah, I like that shit.
They are
Shut
loyal.
that nigga up.
They are loyal. They are now. You can ask them, and they can be requested to do things,
Right.
but you cannot tell them.
But
to
the
do
only people over them technically are the Primarchs, right?
are the Emperor. They don't give a fuck about the Primarch. They would fight and kill each and every one of the Primarchs just cause.
But they can't beat them though, right? The Primarchs are good.
Eventually, they would.
Like one-on-one, like a Custode cannot beat a Primarch.
Probably not.
right?
But like 5 Custodes probably kill a Primarch.
And one Custode is dropping the Astartes
Like nothing.
dropping
Butter.
their ass. You know?
But them niggas that you just seen doing all that nigga right there, him and his whole squad would have got bodied.
By one nigga.
By one nigga.
Custode.
Damn.
And they don't use a bolter pistol. They don't use bolter rifles or anything. Let me show you. One
They
second.
used imbued weapons, right? The
no.
melee weapons.
So
like
this is some of the shit that Custodes use
the
right here.
axes, the hammers, and the swords.
That's a good thumbnail right there. I ain't gonna.
I'm saying, like, them niggas is about to fade.
This is what a Custodes look like, and that's their normal weapons. They
What
use.
the fuck is that? Is that a gun?
That's a bolter spear.
Oh.
So it's just like the guns they were using, but it's in a spear form, and
So it shoots a projectile and it's a spear.
it's a spear.
It's like a musket.
Yeah,
Not a musket, but a
Bayonet?
a pole
bayonet.
Yeah.
like a
a pole arm with a bayonet in it.
Yeah.
So, and they're so gifted with those, they can swing them bitches like this and block regular fucking bolter rounds. Like, they split bolter rounds in half, which is part of the reason why Astartes have such a hard problem with them, because Astartes are used to just being fighting one of them inside one of the books. I wish they would turn it into a movie. One of these Custodes goes up against 20 or so Astartes, and he knows he's going to get shot, but on his armor, their armor is stronger too, by the way. It's Oromite, which is like the strongest armor they can invent anyway. But he's so smart, and he knows the trajectory of the bullets, that he's using his armor to absorb the impact of the bullets and either deflect or get hit in places where it's going to do the least amount of damage.
Yo, what's good,
fucking guy, bro.
That motherfucker got the fucking stitch,
The Stitch.
the stitch pants on.
He's chilling, bro.
Fucking hair
Yo,
out.
I'm about to order red ginger. They got buy one get one free on chicken fried rice.
Okay, I'll eat some.
Okay.
Red ginger. I might have to run down on that. That's a Chinese food restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Chinese hot pot place
It's the one
inside
right
the
there?
mall.
Yes.
Where?
No, it's inside the mall. They have a Chinese hot pot place inside
Oh,
the
red
mall.
ginger. Yeah.
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 So around the room, chicken fried rice. Yes.
Chicken fried
You
rice.
getting chicken fried right now?
For everybody?
Shit, I'm
Yeah.
here. I'll cash app you.
I'm not about to eat while other niggas in my house. You know
I'll
how
cash app
crazy
you,
that is?
nigga.
I was just asking
Is it-
because
is this
you
shit
just heard the
gas or-
story about Granny's fucking in-laws, about how they would eat inside the house.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't
That nigga
think
said,
about
I'm-
that shit. But like in my head, I'm just picturing my fat ass just looking around the room. and then like what the fuck?
Nigga, you about to be in your room,
And, like,
nigga.
it's
He
literally,
gonna walk up, eat that
It's-
shit, then go
it's-
back in his room.
exactly. It's literally buy one get one free.
Did you ask Mary? Did she want one?
I'm about to ask her right now.
This nigga. This
Ask them
nigga
to throw in
want
some
that shit?
sweet chili sauce.
Sweet.
How much does it cost per person?
Well, it's like I'm assuming it's a large container.
Oh, it's like a big ass
and
container.
it's like $15.
$15.
Yeah,
Oh.
for the chicken fried rice.
Buy one get one free.
Yeah, so including taxes, about like $20 gets two of them bitches.
Oh, word, shit. I'm down for that shit.
Okay, we'll wait for them to get here. Anyway,
We got like an hour. So.
yeah. Oh, y'all want to get to the stories?
I'm sure it'll be here in an hour. What stories?
Oh, I have stories. Unless y'all want to keep talking
What
about this.
Bro, I want to see this
podcast,
shit.
The Reddit shit? This is the podcast, nigga.
We talking about
Warhammer. It's about Warhammer today.
Get the Warhammer fans in here.
Shit, nigga.
Anyway.
That shit ain't going nowhere. We can talk
Hold
about
on,
shit.
can the stream see what we got?
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on?
Everything I put up there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. They're gonna be like, yo, this guy's talking about
We putting y'all niggas on day, boy. Fuck what they talking about.
shit, bro.
I need a new.
Look,
I need a
this
new
is
thing,
a
bro.
fucking Spartan. This is a space Spartan.
I ain't got Demon Slayer yet. I gotta wait on Demon Slayer.
So
I gotta wait
here's
on-
the thing. I have to tell people this all the time. Halo Spartans could not fight these niggas. Like, they would get bodied, bro. It's so sad to think about. I used to be into Halo so heavy, and then I found Warhammer, and I was like, whoa.
Bro, because like these niggas are like
But I think
Dream
just
times
like,
the height of Master Chief.
but also
Master
the
Chief
weaponry
ain't beating you.
and all that I think are like, and the level of genetic modification from these people and you gotta the powers alone, like Spartans don't have any of that shit.
Even
Yeah,
if
they're genetically modified. And,
Even
and
if they didn't have the powers, though, just like you said, based on the genetic modification alone, the Spartans get bodied.
right.
Bro, right.
The 3 lungs, 2 hearts. The Spartan's gonna think he hit that nigga in the heart and think he's good. Nigga, you're fucked.
They're gonna fold.
There's a whole nother heart here.
fold that. nigga.
Decapitation.
Bro, you seen what a 6 foot nigga looks like to regular Stardies. Now they're all Primaris. They're all damn near 10 foot.
11, yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga, what are you talking? Nigga, come get sturdy, Chief.
Because Master Chief,
Master Chief is
like
dropping brutes off though. Like brutes are like
Yeah, but brutes don't wear armor.
Yeah, they do. They do wear armor.
Bro, that little face mask or that plate, yeah,
Yeah.
these niggas ain't plated up, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? They don't even wear as much armor as the fucking elites. And the elites are harder to kill than brutes. Nigga, Master Chief would probably...
Master Chief dropping them elites off, nigga. I don't know about that. That nigga.
Nah, the zealots? Them zealots
The
with that...
zealots, nigga. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
He's dropping off royal elites, the royal guard elites, nigga. The red armor niggas.
But aren't all those niggas like 7-8 foot?
Yeah, they're at max, nigga. They're not 11 foot moving at fucking 200
See,
kilometers.
that's the only thing for me. Like, even if Master Chief is 8 foot, this is a 11 foot nigga doing a 440, bro.
Moving.
Move
That nigga with that shit is scary, nigga. Coming at you with the big boots.
Like Master Chief is probably like what,
That nigga wear a size.
400?
That nigga wear a size 22. I can't even fit that.
22.
Big boot.
Big boot.
Imagine
My
that
whole
nigga kick
dime
you in the,
can't even
that
fit
nigga,
that.
that nigga heel gonna cover your face. Nah, that shit is dope though.
Bro, that shit OP.
I don't really be nerding out like that, but certain shit be having me just.
So what, we finna all be on that game now too, or what?
Oh, when
There's
that
a
come
game?
out, when the Space
Yeah.
Marine get...
You
Oh, I'll
didn't
show
see- you didn't see the
Bro, you said the Space Marine game, bro. I'm trying to see is that like, is that shit him or
I'm about to show you.
is it is it
Shit.
flopping? Like, is it on
Shit.
Steam? Like, what are we talking about?
Bro, it was on... It was...
I think it's
I'm gonna be
coming out
honest
this
with you,
year?
bro. This just comes down to one of those things where we weren't inside the community of people who would have been interested in this as a kid. I was clapping cheeks when this shit came out, but this is the second one. They've been waiting fucking years for it. But here's what it looks like: gameplay.
And is it a story or a multiplayer?
It's story and multiplayer. Multiple people can play it.
Like, this is what I was saying, bro. Like,
Bro, look, you saw that nigga glitch on the floor.
like this is why this reminds me of Anthem, bro. Like, if Anthem really
Was good.
right, if Anthem was good, and
Bro, this reminds me of Gears.
Those are the Tyranids.
they got flying winged fucking. What's up with that tank, bro? That bitch look like a fucking tiger.
Bro, this is fucking Gears right here.
Oh
bro.
god, yeah.
I'm playing this as soon as it drops. I already have it pre-ordered. I got the statue and everything.
Oh, you got the collectors and things?
Absolutely, nigga. I'm a nerd for real.
Big ass fucking.
Yeah.
Niggas had that shit at Halo too. Like, this bitch is. You can hear the steps.
Oh yeah, this definitely gonna be 4-player co-op.
That boy got a fucking. That nigga got a 2-foot long fucking Bowie knife, nigga. That bitch is. This is the knife face ass. That shit's like a small sword to him.
Hello.
It's a dagger.
And with this game, can you like change your person, like your character, or?
So no. So this game in particular follows the guy from the first game, which is fucking I can't remember his name. Andros. Captain Andros.
So you have to be him, and you have all his abilities and shit.
Yeah. So Captain Andros is actually So you're gonna find out in the game. We don't know yet. He in the last one they think he's a psyker, so you may end up being a psyker by the end of it. I think I missed.
I imagine this shit gets much harder.
The more you play it, yeah. I hope they use his. Okay, so they didn't even show it to you. So they enter a rage. Yeah, so they enter a rage mode.
Yeah.
So Space Marines can enter a mode called Battle Trance when their adrenaline spikes high, and they basically just start beating ass.
So he doesn't have any actual psych powers.
Well, not that we know of right now. This is just like trailer gameplay.
Yeah, they can't leak too much. This
Well,
one,
watch it.
where that big bitch at? Yeah.
Don't let them surround you.
I don't know why I like killing shit like this, bro. This shit.
Look, bro, they just
Raw shit
off,
off, nigga.
What the like fucking zombie apocalypse.
No delay in the fucking frames either. Like that shit is. Look how many fucking characters there are in just that one frame.
Look at the background.
Look at the
That's what I'm
detail.
saying, bro. Like Anthem was such a good game because it had all this, but that shit they couldn't like.
Keep it updated. Like it had no content. Really.
Bro, it was just ass.
Like there were so many glitches wrong with it. Like
Well, not only that, but doing the same mission over and over was fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah.
It's like an advanced version of Far Cry. The look, like the graphics. The graphics
like the world play,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
the world play, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit looks fire.
I can't wait for this game to come out. This is my most anticipated game of the year. Hard none.
And it's coming out this year, right?
This year. It was supposed to come out last year and the year before that, and I've been sad both times.
I need to calm down because freaking Steam sales going on right now.
Steam sale?
There ain't shit on Steam I want anymore.
Right.
I already done bought it all.
Shit, there's a couple shit I still want. I need to call it character.
Ooh, finish him.
I just bought Helldivers 2, that's all I need.
Yeah, bro. I got fucking Fatal Frame. I want to play that dude.
Mac is in trance. Mac said, "This is all I had to see, bro. I'm buying it."
I'll play this shit. It's so fire,
Bro, I'm streaming this entire campaign on this game.
Bro,
Are you streaming Elden Ring, or are you gonna buy the expansion?
I don't even like Elden Ring that much.
No, I don't really. Those games aren't really fun to me.
I liked it. I beat it, but I don't like it that much. Like, not to stream it. Like, I'm not gonna have like this. I can have fun, interact with my chat, and have fun streaming this.
I think I just played too many of those types of games to like it's just a revamp of the same shit, bro. Even
Over
though,
and over.
Right, and they do incorporate new shit. I get it, like
See,
but
the game.
It's just Dark Souls. It's just Dark Souls. They
Literally.
call it what it is.
literally, nigga.
See, what I was happy for was Armored Core 6, but when that shit dropped, I was on it, bro.
Leave not one of them standing.
Get out of my field of fucking fire.
So that's what I was telling you earlier when we were talking about the shotgun slug and everything. So all of their bullets, like you said, it was a rocket, nigga. So they're actually rockets.
It was a mini rocket.
Those are mini
He
rockets.
shot a machine automatic pistol of small rockets.
No, they're machine guns because they're so big. Or I told you they're 40 mm grenades.
Right.
Inside
They're
a bullet.
rocket propelled.
They're
bro.
rocket propelled
That
grenades
shit's
with
crazy.
so in the very tip of it is the trigger to set the grenade off.
Right.
So as soon as it enters into the body, what happens is the timer's already started. So you can do it for instant impact or delayed impact, so it can burrow in
Right.
and then explode, and then the shrapnel from the people next to you would fucking kill you.
Right.
That's what. So like when he's holding a heavy bolter, the heavy thing that he shoot, he's just automatically shooting grenades
Right.
out of a machine gun.
But they're not even like projectile based. They're rocket propelled, which
Yeah.
is crazy, nigga.
And their helmets all have uplink sensors, so it's automatic targeting, and it's slapping
Bro, they
shit.
got fucking aimbot on that.
They do, literally.
It's from the hip, nigga.
That ain't cheat code. I don't know what it is.
He was carrying that bitch down at the load.
So that's what I said. These motherfuckers are like the Flood on steroids. They just want to eat everything, and everything they eat.
Bodied his ass. Gabriel.
A lot of the fucking Space Marines have angel names.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's got 2 dual katanas in his hand too. See that nigga?
Bro, like, look at the numbers, though. Like, the numbers,
That's it. That's how they conquer a planet. They non-stop.
their numbers are crazy, bro. Like, he's just smacking, dropping all that. That's crazy, bro. They really put some fucking, they put some time and money into this game, bro. This shit is.
So they started worshiping the Emperor after the Horus Heresy because the Emperor wasn't going for none of that.
Right.
He said there is no gods. There's only science.
I am God.
No. He said there is no gods. I'm not a god. Do not worship me like a god. It's just one of those things. Since he's not there anymore, because right now he's wounded on what's called the Golden Throne, so he can't lead them anymore because he's not dead. He's in a half life death state.
So it's like limbo?
Yeah, he's like in limbo.
That nigga's in fucking a coma.
Because if he stops doing what he's doing, which is guiding the Astronomicon, humans can't use the warp to travel through the universe anymore.
We're using all his power and his ability right now to do that.
To just keep that lit, so that
So he's wounded or something?
he got wounded by his son, Horus.
Oh.
His son.
Really? How the fuck does his son even? How is his son able to
So-
affect him, nigga? Like, isn't he that nigga?
His son got powered up by the 4 niggas in the warp.
Oh yeah,
Because he betrayed.
Chaos demons?
Yeah, so they all put their power into Horus in order to try to get Horus to kill him. But Horus, even with all the power that he had, he only ended up wounding the Emperor. And even after he wounded the Emperor erased him from existence.
Damn.
Like put his hand on his head, and then in the final moments, it said that Horus said, "I'm sorry, Father, for all that I have caused." And like one of the hardest lines inside.
Shut that shit up, nigga.
Yeah,
God, nigga.
that like he said no. The Emperor actually told him. He said, "I'm sorry too," and then erased it, and then eradicated his ass.
Created your doopy ass.
But inside one of the best quotes ever in any fantasy universe. One of the first Space Marines to ever worship the Emperor was named Sigismund, and Sigismund is fighting Abaddon, which is Horus's son. Who is what I thought? I told you that I thought that guy was.
Yeah.
But it's not. Or Abaddon took over where his dad left off. So he's like the new big bad. Like all the space, like all the 4 chaos demons give him power or whatever in order to try to take down the Imperium Man still. Because they lost inevitably. Because all the rest of the Horus's brothers showed up and they started whooping their ass. Because what happened was Horus sent all of his brothers that he knew were going to be loyal to the Emperor away from Terra on campaign because he was War Master, so he got to plan the strategy.
Yeah.
So he was like the general of generals. So he sent all the ones he knew were going to fight against him away.
Right.
So he could be close to their father.
Right.
So, and he kept all the ones that were loyal to him close to him. There were certain ones he didn't even try. He didn't try Rogel Dorn, and Rogel Dorn couldn't be sent anywhere because he was told to fortify Terra next to their father. Because the Emperor knew that Rogel Dorn would never betray him. He also knows that Leman Russ would never betray him. Jagatai Khan was up in the air, but Jagatai Khan actually came and helped his dad. Jagatai Khan was up in the air because Jagatai is like, he's like a huntsman, like the Hun, like Attila the Hun.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the Attila the Hun of the Primarchs. He just wants to go fast. He wants to
Conquer.
ride. Yeah, he wants to ride out and conquer shit. Like they call him the Khan of Khans.
The Khan of Khans? That's crazy.
Yeah, the Khan of Khans. On his planet, it's called Jacoris, and it's kind of like Eastern Earth. Like
These niggas, big picture, they all got their own planets.
yeah, bro. Like they each had their own planets and conquered their planets and stuff like that. Only one of them didn't conquer their planet. His name's Angron, and he's a bitch. He's a Primarch who got beat by the local citizens. Like
Damn.
you got beat by normal people, bro. They turned you into a slave and turned you into a gladiator on their planet.
That's wild.
And you're a superhuman. Not to mention, like, all your brothers some of your brothers got sent to planets worse than yours. Like, the Lion got sent to a planet where he was stuck in a forest where demons, like demon beasts from the warp, were living. Like, genetically modified demon beasts, like, with actual superpowers. And he still conquered his planet.
Damn.
Like, you got beat.
But were those people like...
Hey, get this big nigga.
No,
bro.
they grabbed
Put a
him
chain
when
on
he
this
was. They
nigga.
grabbed him when he was younger. He got tricked into doing the gladiatorial pits for a while, you know, for whatever reason, and then they implanted what were called butcher's nails in them, which were which were forbidden technology that you basically implanted in somebody's brain, and it took away all their ability to logically reason and everything, and just they experience nothing in life but anger, and anger helps them experience pleasure.
That's crazy.
The only way to make it stop is to do violence.
So he really didn't even have a chance though, because he was a kid when that happened. Like he was.
His other brothers were kids, and they, like Comrade Curse landed on a planet full of criminals and villains, and he becomes basically like. Think of what would happen if Batman decided to be evil,
Right.
and actually like scare the shit out of everybody into not doing crime.
Big menace.
So yeah, he grew up on he spawned on a planet, and when the people who found him first, they attempted to eat him. Oh yeah, that's how bad this planet was. They were cannibalistic, everything. Like it was that bad. Like people were so poor in certain areas that they had to eat each other. So they were gonna eat him. He then eats him, gains all that guy's memories, and learns about the planet through that guy's mind,
Right.
and then turns into the literal incarnation of Batman if Batman decided to torture every person that did a crime.
That's crazy.
He literally had the planet so scared that all the wealthy people gave away all their money so that they couldn't in turn be accused of being selfish and therefore being bad, because he grabbed the highest local noble in the middle of the night, took him to an unmarked location, and then broadcasted the torture that he conducted on this man, not only just visually but audibly on every radio on the planet. They couldn't shut it off. They had no way to shut it the fuck off. And on every television for 72 hours.
Damn.
And he tortured the man and kept him alive for all 72 of those hours because he's that fucking smart.
That nigga started with the fingernails.
Took each one of them off and then cut them from each joint.
And then put the fingernail back in that bitch.
Y'all are thinking like people.
then,
Like this
bro.
guy was right. This guy is.
Oh no, yeah, they on some other demon time.
Yeah,
shit.
demon time. Like I think one of the sentences said at one point he had plucked the guy's eyes from his head and had the guy's eyes still work, and the guy watched him skin his own body.
Yeah. Nigga just set his eyeballs up just so you can look at him. POV, niggas. That's crazy.
Bruh,
That nigga.
could you imagine how bad that would hurt, bro?
That's crazy. But then you see it from a different point, and then you can still feel it. That's wild, bro.
Damn, bro. Imagine looking at yourself, bro.
That sucks, bro. I'm not
That's
gonna
some shit
lie.
you only
That's
see in your
yeah,
dreams,
bro. Like
Nah, niggas is different. I guess I don't know.
yeah, bro. So like so
It just sounds like he was in like an unfortunate situation, whereas everyone else may have just had
what anger, bro? You were on a planet where people like. How did you not know they were gonna treat? No, you're just a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Let's make it. Let's stop making excuses. The rest of your siblings conquered their planet. You're the only one out of 20. You're the bitch.
Damn.
You're the bitch.
And
I lied.
and you're enslaved.
Mortarion didn't conquer his planet.
And you're enslaved.
He didn't become enslaved. Yeah, Mortarion didn't conquer his planet, but he also didn't get enslaved.
Right. That's crazy.
Like Mortarion lost because his father was an actual necromancer. So like that's kind of like the guy who found Mortarion was an actual necromancer and poisoned Mortarion from the time he was born all the way till he got older. So like he has like a natural immunity to poison. Like Mortarion's a jackass too. Mortarion landed on a planet. His first planet that he was sent to conquer, he dropped 10,000 of his legion into the main city and told them to kill everyone, man, women, children, infants. He didn't care. So the leader of the faction of the planet that he was on, like the main head boss of the planet, reached out to him and said, we'd like to talk. He said, this is your one chance to speak. Use it wisely. He said, what are your terms? He said, there are none. And the guy was like, what? He's like, there are no terms. He said, but we wish to surrender. He said, that's not your choice.
You don't have that. That's not.
Yeah. He said, but we don't wish to fight you anymore. He said, that makes no difference to me. He said, I came here to destroy y'all. What y'all do in response to that makes no difference to
I'm
me.
taking y'all shit.
Yeah.
It's It's not even like y'all. It's not even like you can put that shit down and surrender.
That's what he said, bro. He's like,
Just run away, nigga.
Bro. Where you gonna run
nigga?
to?
I don't know.
Nigga, what? He has spaceships already surrounding your planet. Where are you going?
They're running the
In the
ground.
planet, nigga. I don't know.
In the planet?
Bunker, nigga. I don't know. I'm gonna find
What bunker are you gonna go to? He's just gonna come for
I'm trying
you.
to figure that shit out now, nigga. I don't know.
Matt would have been in the room talking about, oh, so we just all dead because you wanted to be a bitch.
I'll run.
You'd run. You see how fast them niggas is moving, bro? They're getting sturdy. That nigga just gonna jog right next to Mac ass. Talk about, as soon as you get tired, we can end this,
We're gonna die,
bro.
You get tired.
I don't know. I'm gonna go out fading, I guess. Can do, to be honest.
Then he gonna be like,
At least if you die fading, it's quick, bro. Because you gonna think you're gonna get the upper hand, and then you're just dead.
in an instant.
I just want to empty the mag at least. Fuck it. As long as I empty the mag, at least I
Let me
went out.
fire the gun.
At least I went out
fire the
trying.
gun.
Yeah, niggas die empty mag or full mag. That's crazy.
Like you're in line all the way ahead. Like, hey, I don't go to my.
Mac
gun.
has lost all fire discipline. These niggas hit ground, bro.
I'm just spraying that.
He don't see where anything coming from. He's in the air.
Bro,
The barrel, nigga. Fuck that.
Bruh, hey yo, that nigga Mac said, boy, if nothing else, when they go to step on top of this barrel, I'm gonna burn their foot, nigga. Something happening.
Something. They ain't gonna have this gun. They're
Something.
not gonna be able to use these guns anymore. I gotta negatively impact them in some kind of way, bro. Like,
Mac gonna jump on that nigga back butt naked just to fuck him up mentally.
burn all the toilet paper, like.
Like-
I ain't gonna wipe y'all ass out. They gonna remember me, nigga. Every time they wipe their ass, they gonna be like, "Damn, bro, this nigga burned all
Remember
the
this
toilet."
one nigga like just lit all the toilet paper, bro?
Y'all remember that nigga that butt naked jumped on my back? Like, what the fuck was he on?
He was making
That's the
fucking
same
noise.
nigga that burnt me with his gut after I killed him.
Nigga dick slapped my helmet. We ain't gonna talk about that. That's crazy.
Mac said, boy, I'm making a statement.
Got to.
Hey, they have long memories. They'll remember him forever. They'll be like, y'all remember we on that one planet and that light skinned nigga jumped
mushroom
on
stamp,
me?
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you got mushroom stamp.
Yeah, that's why you was a bitch, nigga. You better not tell me to do nothing. I don't care if you are the captain. The only rank you had on your forehead that day was that nigga's
That
dick.
nigga dick.
That dude making monkey noise.
Boy, if you ain't had your helmet on that day, Captain, your ass would have had balls in your face.
Man, I gotta do something.
How you let a whole degenerate have balls in your face, bro?
Oh man. The only sexual encounter you've ever had is that man's dick on your face, nigga. Like, get right.
Wow.
How did that human touch feel like? I'm fucking done, bro.
No, the niggas is menaces. The niggas is menaces.
Shit, bro.
I think, okay, so each one of them landed on a planet. They each got, like, their own special traits. The Space Wolves, part of what makes them such great Astartes killers is they have better senses.
Like better natural senses.
Like, yeah, they can smell better. Like, their sense of smell is par none. Their sense of hearing, par none.
Bro, that's how you beat them. Just throw shit in their face.
They have fucking elongated canines. They actually, so part of the reason I like them so much is they each
warriors.
they actually have super wolves on their planet. Like, the planet they land on is called Fenris.
Super wolves.
Like,
What do you mean, like a wolf? But it's like big,
yeah,
like Twilight shit,
like
like
fucking
way bigger.
way
fucking-
bigger.
yeah.
Okay, like,
like fucking Anatorius from Dark Souls 1 type shit, bro.
20 foot long fucking wolf, nigga.
Wolves so long that those space marines can ride some of them into battle.
Was that wolf holding a sword in his mouth? Bro.
Big blade,
Imagine, bro.
Inuyasha shit,
Shit, bro. Swing that shit. bitch.
Master Shishomaru face ass.
He said wolf breathing. First form.
All right, here we go. This will work. Open a new tab. Grab this. Put it here.
Can't zoom in.
I think you can use the Google zoom in to get into
Never
it.
say just zoom.
That's a space marine riding on top of one of them wolves.
Damn, that nigga's an amputee.
So
That was
bitch
an
gotta be like
amputee.
15 foot long.
That shit crazy,
Like-
bro.
7 or 8 feet tall.
Yeah. They ride on some of them. And that's a small one, because thunder wolves are bigger than that. So like on their planet, it's called Fenris after Norse mythology, as you would guess. So it's called Fenris. They have slithers, which are ice-breathing giant lizards that are dragons, pretty much. They have
ice breathing.
ice breathing.
I would-
Fire breathing. Nigga?
No,
Ice breed, I'll be on that. Give me the ice breathing dragon, bro.
they breathe. Well, it's like liquid nitrogen.
Yeah, I'm about to say that it's not better, nigga.
Bro, I'm gonna be riding on that bitch, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
you ain't
fighting.
fucking
It.
with them. The bitches are big. They have ice bears, which are 3 times bigger than these wolves.
Ice bear.
They have ice trolls, which look like the Skyrim trolls, just bigger. And
So them bitches like 20 foot tall,
yeah,
catapulting your ass.
yeah. And the place they live and they're raised is a hellhole, which breeds only the strongest type of warriors you can imagine. What I mean is by it's a hellhole, it's first off it's frozen, and you're like, oh, that doesn't sound that bad. They have what's called the Season of Fire, where the entire planet closes in too close to the sun, and so
it burns.
it turns it starts to burn the planet. All the volcanoes for some reason decide to go active during that time. So there's no land. There's only one landmass on the entire planet that has not changed, and it's called the Fang, and it's where the best tribe. That's how you knew your tribe was the best. If your tribe held the Fang, then you were the best tribe that year, and like it was constantly changing.
Well, everyone else would die, right?
Not well.
Like
You just have to move during the Season of Fire. You just keep
where?
moving to where it wasn't currently burning at. Then
I thought
you
the Fang is the only place that it's not burning. Like
well, it's the only place. It's the only landmass that stays there consistently. It never fades. Like all the other landmasses are ice based. So like when the Season of Fire comes, it melts away. So you got to move to a different landmass, stuff like that. Not only that, but during the time of fire, now you're fighting with all the animals that are also trying to get away from the time of fire.
Yeah.
So
Niggas hibernating.
yeah. So well, no, they're moving. They're actually migrating.
Migrating. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting the fuck out. So like now you're not only fighting everything around you, you're fighting the fucking
People.
yeah.
Other people.
Other barbarian tribes. So if you held the Fang is the only place that kind of has any type of stability. Well, nobody can hold the Fang anymore because Leman Russ landed on the planet, and his name was actually Leman. He was of the Russ tribe, and you can guess whose tribe took over the Fang after Leman became an adult.
Yeah, that nigga took that shit.
Like, this is my home now, nigga.
So Leman is actually the only person technically to beat the Emperor at anything. So when the Emperor first met Leman, he came in a cloak and everything, hiding himself because he didn't know if it was really one of his Primarchs or not. You couldn't just look at the nigga and tell. Like he could, but he just wanted to see what type of person he was. So the first 2 things Leman challenged him to is he told Leman he could beat him at any contest. Leman challenged him to an eating contest, and the Emperor lost. Then he challenged him to a drinking contest, and the Emperor lost. Then the Emperor said that he was disgraceful and he was ashamed of him and that he had no whatever. And then Leman tried to hit the Emperor and then woke up from a nap.
Yeah. Let's talk about what happened.
Let's talk about all the ways you just had me fucked up.
Like, slap on the cheek. Like, hey, I'm sorry. You passed
Now, the bad part about Leman Russ's genetic code is it suffers because it went through the warp. The warp cursed his bloodline because they didn't want too many of them. So, because he's so good at what he does, hunting Astartes. So, had Leman's bloodline been able to mingle with a bunch of other planets and he had more Space Marines, he probably could have stopped the Horus Heresy by himself. Because, like, them niggas right there hunt down other Space Marines for fun. Like, that's their shit. When they're tasked to kill Space Marines, that's when they're having the most fun. Because they're like Vikings. They want to fight warriors. They feel like that gives them the greatest... So, because it brings them so much joy, I think is part of the reason that they're so good at it. That and they're fucking psychotic. So you can never predict what they're going to do. Anytime a Space Marine Legion has tried to fight them, they're like, okay, let's do everything that we need to do in order to win a war. They're not trying to win a war.
You're trying to kill.
They're just trying to fuck y'all up any way possible. Nigga, they're doing hit and run tactics. Bro, and so, like, it's to the point where, like, it's said that anybody who fights them will try to do the most outrageous. They start defending and trying to counterattack in the most outrageous ways. But then as soon as you do that, the Space Wolves will just switch their tactics to even more insane shit. So you can't keep up with them. So they're doing shit that just blow because to normal people it doesn't make sense. They're like, why would you do that? Like, what did you accomplish there? And it's like the motherfucker, they had killed all of you. That's what they accomplished there.
They won, nigga.
The fucking barrel rolling.
They actually, if they're fighting a Space Marine, they're known to. If they're fighting a Space Marine who's like a younger Space Marine and he's not up to par, they'll give him instruction on how to fight them better, just so the fight is a better fight, so they can add it to their story.
Damn.
Because they sit around the fire pit and tell sagas about fights that they had. Like in one story, I remember the guy was older than the younger Space Marine he was fighting, and the Space Marine's like, "Look, you're leaning too far forward. You have to balance on. You have to set your weight on your on your heels." He's like, and then put your weight behind it when you swing. And then like the guy starts to get better at fighting. He goes, "There you go. Now you're getting it. Now we're getting to the point where I can add this to my saga. This will be a worthy fight.
This will be an honorable kill."
Yeah, like come on, like nigga, get your shit together. You're out here swinging like a drunk.
Yeah. You're like a bitch right now.
I can't fight you.
Yeah, I can't even.
Yeah, like I can't kill you and go back and tell them about this. They gonna look at me and be like, "Damn, nigga, like
You killed a bitch.
yeah, you killed that bitch."
Damn, bro.
Bro, imagine what that'd be like in real life. Imagine you square up to fist fight a nigga and he like, "Hey, yo, nigga, like, no, like, drop your hands a little, guard your face." Like, he's telling you how to fight.
I'm gonna do that next time I get into a fight with somebody. I'm like, "Look, before we start this shit, your form is terrible. Which hands are dominating?"
Yeah, but
all right, that's gonna be your furthest hand back next to your jaw. Just start instructing niggas.
Bruh.
You want to be shoulder width apart.
Like he should have said,
No center of gravity.
Bruh.
like directing his body.
You're standing too straight. Like,
Now
but
go
imagine doing that as the nigga's punching at you, nigga. Like you're just ducking. You're like, "Come on, nigga. Like, come on,
Bro, that's
left, right, left."
what that
And he's missing, and then he almost hit you, and you go, "Boom! Now you getting it? All right, knock that nigga out."
That's that shit we speak to.
How quickly do you just give Cuz the win? I'm gonna be real with you. You got that. Cuz you got him. We doing too much now. Like if he's actively bro.
This nigga said throw a punch, go to the side, adjust it as mid punch,
bro. Bro,
Put your fist like this, bro.
Like that's how much fun they have.
Punch. I can hear you holding your breath.
The nigga swing you. Breathe. There you go. Breathe.
I said breathe.
Come on. Hit that nigga twice in the gut. Breathe. Let that bitch out.
Nigga, yeah. You get stuck, nigga. Yeah.
There you go.
Now go back home, nigga, and practice everything I taught you. Come back.
You do that in front of his girl, he gotta shoot you. That nigga gotta shoot you, bro. He can't go home like that.
That nigga not even shit.
He gonna be like, "Damn, bitch, you gonna clean up this house?" She gonna be like, "Damn, you gonna let that nigga come teach you how to fight again?"
Hell nah. I'll go blow up that nigga house while he in.
Shut up before I call what's the name over here to come teach you a lesson again.
You want me to call him and have him teach you how to wash dishes?
You're not gonna hear the end of that shit.
Oh yeah, bro. You gotta beat her ass to make sure she don't bring it up.
What the fuck?
Everybody in this house gotta wear an ass whooping tonight. So you can beat my ass, but you couldn't beat that dude's ass at the club. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely come back and air that bitch out.
You know,
Can't go out like that.
Bruh, nah.
it gotta get blown up. His house gotta get blown up.
That has to be the end of his bloodline. 'Cause that nigga's a menace.
Like, this guy needs to die right here.
Deleted. Everybody gotta be deleted. Everybody gotta.
Yeah, you're
be
raising
deleted.
but that's what they do for fun. So that's their shit. Like they like fighting Space Marines. Now they tend not to kill humans. They are very, very second only to Vulcan's son. Very loyal to humans. They think if the human fights and gives a good account of himself, he deserves to live because all warriors deserve to live.
Hey, Magic Human, just
This
put
shit-
up the fight.
This shit all it's what's confusing is like the sides because I'm like trying to figure out like who's all on whose side.
Okay, so of the 8 Primarchs, let me pull up all the Primarchs and I'll tell you.
Of the 8 that
Of
are
the-
on the Emperor's side.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So we'll split them down the middle. Let me just pull up them.
Sheesh.
Like, at least for me, I feel still like if you had like an actual fucking tree that actually branches off from like the Emperor of Mankind, and it just separates like each individual group and shit. Like if I had a tree, it would be way more easier for me.
That's
to
what I'm
do.
doing.
like a visual representation, like
an
I'm
actual like family.
because
tree or
there's
something.
the Primarchs that are on the Chaos Emperors.
There is no Chaos Emperor.
Or the chaos
Gods.
the chaos gods, yeah. So there's ones that
Okay.
are on their side, right?
Yes.
And then
All right. Here we go. Let me make sure that the chat can see this. And then we'll take it from there.
Because I'm guessing these are the 20 Primarchs, right?
These are the 18. Is it 18? The however many we know of.
6, 7, 14. Yeah, 18.
There should be 18 here. Okay. Because 2 of them got erased from history. All right. So, these are bad pictures of them, but we'll go in order. This is Lionel Johnson, first Primarch. He is the original Primarch. He is the Emperor's first kid.
Lionel Johnson.
Lionel Johnson. That's the one that was born in the forest. His name is Lionel Johnson. The planet that he landed on was a knightly planet. They saw knightly orders and stuff like that. How you proved yourself as a knight is you went out into the forest and you attempted to destroy some of the great beasts of the planet, which were demon-infused monsters, like I told you. So he landed on a planet like that. He actually landed in the woods, fended for himself, killed a couple of the great beasts himself. When they found him, they were like, "This motherfucker is deadly."
As a kid?
As a kid. He was in the forest by himself as a kid, no weapons, no nothing, beating the dog shit out of them. That's why I called Angron a bitch. Nigga was by himself. His legion is the first legion. They are known for, they are not particularly great at anything. They don't have a special, they're not specialized in any one type of combat like their father. But that makes them, in my opinion, one of the best chapters, because here's the thing. They may not excel at any part of warfare, but they're great at every part of warfare. Like, because of that, because they're great at every part, even the ones that excel. Like, if you excel at defense, but your weakness is subterfuge, they excel enough in subterfuge to beat the fuck out of you. So, like, hands down, best ones to have all around. Lionel Johnson's special ability is he was the best general out of all of them. He was able to look at a battlefield, no matter which way it's going, you put him on a losing battlefield, he was able to tell you what you needed to do to turn it into a victory. Never lost a war. Never lost a war, ever. Strategically speaking, the best strategic mind they have.
But he wasn't like the leader of...
No, it's because of the order he was found. He was found close to last.
Oh, okay.
So he had the least amount of time in. Alright? Fulgrim was found... Actually, Fulgrim was found... I think it was 3rd or 4th. Fulgrim was... He was an excellent diplomat. He was very friendly. He is also a Chaos Primarch. He did fall to Chaos. Not due to him mentally, but due to the fact that he found a sword that had a demon in it, but they didn't know what demons were at the time because their father hid it from them. So he held onto the sword, and the sword slowly corrupted his soul. So he did end up falling, but he was known as the perfect Primarch. The golden child that you were talking about before.
Lucifer.
Yeah, pretty much. But he wasn't the one that led the rebellion, so he couldn't be Lucifer. But
No,
he
that
was the most
Satan.
beautiful. Yeah, he was the most beautiful one out of all of
Lucifer.
them. He's also the only Primarch that we know of to have had sex.
That's Lucifer.
Because he-
creating the Nephilims and
He
shit.
he didn't have any children. All of his wives thought they were barren. Actually, it's kind of a sad story. The planet he landed on, he conquered his planet without firing a single shot. He conquered his planet completely through diplomacy. He raised up inside the social ladder, got to the highest level of diplomacy, took 3 wives in order to stop 3 wars, attempted to have children with all of them. No children came, and eventually they all aged and died.
This dude right here, this is the dude that specialized in charisma in D&D.
Yeah,
maxed out.
Maxed out charisma. That's the best way to put it. Maxed out charisma. Except for when it came to his brothers, because some of his brothers hated him because he tried to be perfect for their father. Like his legion, after he took control, he switched their names to the Emperor's Legion.
Shit.
The Emperor's Children, my bad.
Emperor's Children.
Yeah, the Emperor's Children. Perturabo was the one I told you about that walked into a blacksmith side, also fell to Chaos only because he wanted to fight Rogel Dorn. That's the only reason. You want to know the reason? The only reason he turned to Chaos is to fight his brother Rogel Dorn. That's it. He is also the most logically, like right now there's a problem in the lore because they're saying he's a chaos demon now. Perturabo would never become a chaos demon because Perturabo is the most logical person out of, technically speaking, out of all the Primarchs. Even when he introduced to the Adeptus Mechanicus, which is their version of like their engineers or whatever that create all their shit, they worship the Omnissiah, which is the only religion that the God Emperor let exist because he needed the technology from Mars. Mm-hmm. And they just called him the Omnissiah, so he was like, whatever, fuck it, I don't care, as long as y'all listen to me. So, when he was introduced to one of the Mechanicus, they were like, oh, you know, your father recognizes our religion as being truthful, and, you know, he is the Omnissiah. And he goes, my father only allowed y'all's religion to exist for expediency. And the moment he gets tired of it is the moment I get rid of all of you. Do not worship and do not sanctify or spread your oils upon these machines, for they have no souls and they have no spirits. They are fucking machines. And he was pissed off, just mad as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, straight up told the guy. He said, my father tolerates you. I do not. Like, I don't even want you here. Reason why he was able to talk that high is because if he seen them do something once, he was able to recreate it instantly. He's a walking STC. He is so good at creating and like manufacturing more than creating. He's so good at manufacturing that he understands how things work on a basic logical level. After that is Jagatai Khan. One of the ones I told you was up in the air. That's the Khan of Khans. That motherfucker wants to be at the front of the fight. He wants to go where nobody else is gone.
That's that Mulan nigga.
Yeah, like really, real talk. He is really like a Mulan nigga. His kids are the White Scars now. That's the main legion. That's what he changed his legion's name to be. They were known for lightning fast strikes and the ability to rapidly deploy anywhere at any time. They specialized in using, I think they were called bikes, hover bikes. So that was their shit. So basically, or motorcycle, hover bikes or motorcycles. They were the only other legion to get jet bikes other than the Custodes because the Emperor seen the benefit of letting somebody like him have those. So they had jet bikes, hover bikes, and basic motorcycles. And they used them bitches to efficiency. Them niggas was getting at it.
They were Kira sliding on.
Was that movie Tunnel Vision? You know how them niggas was? Now imagine Tunnel Vision, except for these niggas are shooting guns the entire time.
Damn.
Them niggas was getting off. That's they shit.
Damn, bro.
Lehman Russ, we already went over that. That's the Space Viking. Yeah, we're talking about Warhammer tech. Space Viking nigga, you know, everything that Space Viking does. He's great at killing Space Marines, which also means his sons are great at killing Space Marines, which also means that he obviously has to be great at killing. He was actually, out of all of them, could have killed any of his other brothers quite easily.
Damn.
Yeah, because he's just that much more of a savage than they are in battle. But his bloodline is cursed with the Canis Helix, which means that when people who aren't accepting of his genetic code are implanted with his genetic code, they turn into kind of like werewolf. They call them wolfen. They become Space Marine werewolves, basically.
Jesus.
So, like,
Niggas crazy.
Yeah, so they grow claws. They literally grow claws and are able to... They actually use them in battle still. Like, even if you're a failure, they still take you. They hide you inside the thing until they have, like, a great war. Again, especially against other Space Marines, and they'll let the Wolfen go. And the Wolfen are said to kill 100. Like, they could kill up to 100 Space Marines by themselves. Like, a single Wolfen will just jump on a Space Marine, rip its throat out, and just like do that continuously. Them niggas is on it. Like, they are on it.
Would it be the Custodian 1-on-1 or?
That's a hard to say because it doesn't think and a Custodian overthinks. So it'd be an interesting fight. I don't think it comes out a winner because Custodians are even better killers of Space Marines than the Space Wolves. And they also use that the fucking Guardian Spear is like one of the biggest things, dude. That thing is fucking... You gotta realize the reach, the range, the accuracy. That motherfucker got it all.
This nigga.
Conrad Kurz, we talked about it. That's evil Batman.
You wanna...
Yeah, I got you.
Rogo Dawn?
No. Oh, is it Rogo Dawn? Rogo Dawn. My bad.
Rogo Dawn.
That shit's fucking crazy, dog.
That shit wild.
Bro, look at this nigga all the way in the corner, bro. In the top right?
That's the Batman nigga.
I thought that was the gold nigga, the one next to
Nah,
him.
when he said the Batman nigga, he was talking about...
like you said.
Conrad. Conrad is the evil Batman.
So Conrad is the
I got a forefront.
I thought Regal Dawn was the evil Batman.
Nah, he skipped. He forgot Regal Dawn.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't do Rico Don yet.
Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. This nigga evil Batman ass nigga. This nigga look like from fucking Darkness 2.
I think that's sauce.
Bro, be in the world with all those niggas, bro. Be in the world, all these niggas, and here we are, fucking 6 foot. We be dead. We be gone, bro.
Niggas are towering us, bro. Like,
What?
they're towering over us. You're not beating me.
Who? Oh, Ryan said that he's beating one of them niggas 1-on-1.
Hell no.
Bro, like,
Imagine fighting. I'm not fighting shit. Bro. I ain't no bitch by any means. But a nigga 10 foot that's actually like built and not looking goofy and actually like don't look like he had medical issue. I'm not fighting that nigga.
and he's super intelligent. He's got those
Bro.
battle tactics. And
I didn't have to find out none of that, Mac. You went too far into it.
Like,
But that's what you up against. What you mean? You just you dead at the sight of the nigga.
Like, he looked at him and was like, I'm dead. I'm just dead,
I
bro.
want to see what he working with before I give up. Let me see how you moving real quick.
Like a fraction of a second, he's like reach behind you.
But yeah, you that big. But if you moving slow like a fucking troll or some shit,
Shit.
I might have an advantage maybe.
He about to do
What?
that Fist of the North Star type shit, bro.
I had to climb that nigga back.
I'm just saying y'all so.
This nigga suck.
Pull up.
So you didn't get. So does one of these go to her? You ain't get her.
No, I'm waiting. I'm just letting y'all go first. This nigga got all the fire.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, because there's 4 of y'all here.
Appreciate. Give her one.
I got one in my hand. I forgot the one for myself.
Didn't you get a pork fried?
Yeah, but this shit's like crazy.
Cry like go your ass in the room.
About to go be like,
It's alright. I can make up for it. I got a. Yeah, I got you. Since I'm stealing your dumplings, I also have a roll of sushi. So I'll be straight.
That boy said, since I'm stealing your dumplings.
Hey, it got pork in it. You ain't gonna eat that. Bitch.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Appreciate it, Chino. That boy that got the fucking...
great dude.
All the rice, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Rice for days.
Big rice.
Actually, this is pretty good. Did you get the sweet
I'm
chili?
about to be Asian.
Damn, nah, I forgot. It wasn't even an option on their shit. Like, they don't have this shit pre-packed, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-packed.
It's okay.
You
You can open another one of those niggas.
No, shit.
I'm eating this shit. Y'all tripping. Anyway.
Gas.
Straight OP.
You shit got
All
dog
right,
in it?
huh?
You shit got dog in it?
I might. I don't
Dog
care.
extra cat, bro.
You know how expensive that shit is?
What, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
So my mom used to work in a Chinese restaurant in Trinidad. They only serve that type of stuff to people who come and ask for it in Chinese only, and they charge them probably triple the price of what they charge normal meals. It's a delicacy for them. To be real, they won't serve that shit to us. For real, for real.
You wanna know what? You're right though.
Damn.
Only because of the scarcity here. So
They
it
gonna
would be
serve us
considered.
cat, nigga.
No, they like that shit too much. They'll make money off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got walking girl and Chinese.
All right.
I have a question.
What's up?
Why are you not using paper plates? Each one of you have your own rice.
I didn't know that's what that was.
Yeah, bro. I was just eating some
Oh,
rice.
I
I didn't eat my own whole one.
Alright.
I
I mean,
appreciate
fuck it. It is what it is.
Anyway,
Y'all gonna eat regardless.
Rogadon.
appreciate it.
Rogadon. He is the fortification expert. You need somebody to build you a defensive wall. They ain't get past him. What is that? Orange chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get you some of that.
That shit look like it's fire.
It looks like it's mostly chicken.
It is fucking fire looking.
Oh yeah, bad.
I got this one. It's untouched.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I can't wait to go back to SeaWorld. I'm about to
Fuck that
shit,
steak.
dog.
Not let him
I'm
up.
about to be fucked up. I'm about to fuck it up.
You need to take off for our birthday, Chino.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
You have to.
I already am, but I'm gonna be in Jersey. My niece's sweet 16 is in on the.
Yeah, you just have to take off that week.
Damn. Not the sweet
I didn't even ask you, but you want some?
One more, that's it.
Alright.
Appreciate that.
I just realized I'm like, yo, did I ask you?
That shit.
But anyway, we get 2 free lanyards per pass holder
Okay.
Shit.
For birthday?
This shit good as fuck.
for
Yo, this is gas, bro.
It's the best
For the
shit
week.
I've ever had. Nigga.
for the week of our birthday. God damn, that shit was fire.
It's spicy. I love that.
I'm about to steal some of that rice.
Come on,
Go for
It's
it,
your
dog.
rice, nigga. What you thinking?
how are you stealing something you paid for?
I know, right?
This nigga didn't grow up where stealing was a real thing. Because stealing means that you didn't put in. Niggas used to steal pizza. They'd be like, damn, we should get together and get a pizza. And nigga ain't put in for nothing for the pizza. Ate half the pizza. Niggas looking like.
Nigga stole the pizza.
You stole the damn pizza, dog?
That nigga always got to say something crazy like, hey, yo, get the breadsticks too.
When I moved here,
Oh, what?
I was chilling with
How
these
much
crackers.
salt cost you?
Right?
Oh, no.
I was chilling with these white folks, right?
You want me to shoot you
Now
like a
listen.
5 or a 10 or
This
something?
is how I knew
Alright, bet.
Palm Bay was ghetto. When I moved here, I was chilling with these white folks, right? These good white folks, you know. They
God damn, Chino.
went to the. They ordered pizza at the house next door.
that shit?
Yeah. Went through the side gate. Said, "Hey, we having a party in the back. My mom's about to come through the front door and pay for it. I'm gonna just grab it now and take it to the back to the party." Bro, it was nobody. It was an abandoned house. He went through the neighbor's house, went through the side gate, said they were having a party out back. Took the pizza to the back, jumped the fence, came back into the house.
And told the people and what they
My
did
mom
have to
was
pay.
gonna come out
They
to
had
the
to-
front door to
That's
pay.
crazy.
They was standing there knocking on the door and all that type of shit. Nobody does.
Damn.
It's an abandoned house. That's crazy.
Nobody does.
Niggas are dirty like that. That's wild.
That's fucking insane, bro.
Talking about stealing food. That's the ultimate.
Great. I just call it orange. Same shit. So we got 2.
Bro, I'm about to slump when I get home, bro.
This is the fucking.
I ain't gonna lie. I was taking a fat ass nap before I came over here, bro. I bought some wings from Wings and Things earlier.
Bro, I got
I knew.
I got some wings from this this truck over on Malabar. It's called Honey's Wings. Oh, but them things was gas.
For real?
Yes.
A Malabar?
On Malabar, bro.
What part of Malabar?
Malabar and Minton.
Oh, my boy Minton?
Yeah, they're in that AutoZone. They were in that AutoZone parking lot, right there on Malabar.
Yeah.
They be having a
Opposite
bunch
Dollar
of
General.
yeah, they be having a bunch of food trucks right there, and them wings were gas.
Bro, I'm gonna have to.
They got their own like honey glazed like hot sauce or whatever, and that shit is fire, nigga.
So back to Rogodon. The Emperor made him stay on Terra in order to. He's the only other Primarch that got to pull his gene stock for his children from Terra's stock because he
What
knew
is Terra? That's their.
that's Earth to them. They call it Terra.
Gaia.
Yeah. So they get to pull their gene stock from Earth in order to replenish them because the Emperor said he never had to worry about Rogodon ever betraying him ever. Rogodon loved his dad so much that when he met him, he actually owned the most powerful thing at that time, which was called the Phalanx. It was a spaceship built in the time where humans were controlling almost all of the galaxy, like during the AI time. It's a floating ship that's so big it was it was half the size of Earth's moon.
Damn. That's fucking huge, bro. And he just gave that shit to his father?
He, as a sign of fealty, the Emperor let him keep it and told him to use it as the flagship for his fleet,
Damn, bro.
which he did.
This is fucking.
So imagine that shit pulling up in the atmosphere, looking down at your planet like, hey, surrender. Niggas is outside bowing down immediately.
Nah, not Matt. Matt's gonna start laying bullets on it. Like,
Mac ain't even shooting it up.
Bitch, you bringing that to America? Talking about niggas is gonna lay down?
That nigga pulling up.
New crazy stuff.
That nigga pulling up big Death Star.
You going out there? Oh, I'm good. You know I don't drink soda.
I know I'm about to die, bro. I'm about to shoot my way out.
Out of where?
Out of atmosphere.
Big
out of
Death
life,
Star
bro.
on your ass, nigga. You ain't going nowhere.
I'm shooting my
They're
way
not even
out
gonna
of
kill you.
life.
They gonna grab you to make an example out of his ass.
That's what they gonna have to do because I'm not worshiping shit.
I'm not worshiping anybody. I just said, nigga, I'm not fighting. Y'all got it.
That shit generated its own gravitational force.
Nigga, the tides at the ocean about to be different. Nigga, like, what are you talking about? I'm not fucking with that.
Big Death Star shit.
You fuck around and try to fight them, and they done flooded all of motherfucking Florida. Now we all out this bitch drowning. That's insane.
Big tsunami on your goofy ass.
They gonna send one drop pod right here in the middle of the goddamn complex. We gonna. Speaking of which, I didn't tell y'all that. Drop pods. They're basically pods that these motherfuckers get in. 6 of these bitches can fit in at a time.
I saw them. Yeah, they showed.
No, that's a boarding pod. That's different.
No. They showed them the drop pods where they were
Oh,
dropping
yeah.
the big ass things down and they were getting out of them.
Yeah, bro. And they have fucking bolters mounted to the top of it. What is that?
Deep rocket.
That boy trying to play, boy. Play?
But anyway, so Rolodon's the best defense maker.
that shit
After
was
that,
so
we got Conrad Kurz. Y'all know him. That's Bad Batman.
Yeah, you did say yeah.
Bad Batman.
Bad Batman. He's what happens if Batman not only like to kill people, but torture people before he killed them.
That
And
nigga
he did that, in his mind, he did that to keep other people from committing crimes. Because his logic was...
scared him ass.
No,
Yeah.
his logic was people do bad things,
Right.
but they don't want the consequences of doing bad things. So if the consequences of doing bad things are bad enough, people will stop doing bad things.
Period, yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, he's not wrong.
You know?
like last week, you steal something, chop his arm off.
Chop his arm off.
Nah. It was a Crab Raccoons episode.
Oh, appreciate
You
it.
ain't fucking with him, Chino?
Nah,
No. He ain't fucking with him.
then
I like Crab Raccoon.
they put like that.
You don't like the consistency? It's the cream cheese?
Nah, the cream cheese is straight. I've had a crunchier
Crab?
exterior.
Yeah.
Crunchier crab. So like I'd give it like probably like a 6 or a 7 maybe.
It'd be like that. If it's too soft, it feels
Yeah.
soggy. Nope. Can't do it.
Yeah. I gotta have that hard crunch. I mean,
Yup.
I don't eat crab, so I don't know.
I say that for
Cheese, I
one
try to
times
eat
though, like the chicken one
dairy.
times.
It's all you, man.
Where we at? Horace Lupercal. That he basically landed on. He was a diplomat par none because he landed on a planet that was run like The Godfather, but on a planetary scale. So think of the movie The Godfather, how all that was run, the criminal syndicate.
Goddamn.
Yeah, but that's on a global scale. Each and every
What the fuck?
so when the Custodies saw that planet from orbit, they almost bombed it because they were like, "This is nothing more than a den of vipers, not even a den of snakes." They said
This
it's
is
a den of
fucking-
vipers where
Nice crimes.
they literally all just bite each other nonstop.
Appreciate it, Chino.
He said, "Appreciate it,
Really
Thank
do,
you,
man.
bro.
Thank you.
A den of vipers.
Bro.
Niggas should be biting each other.
yeah, bro." They said that there was nothing. There was
No venom.
yeah. He said there was nothing worth. Constantine Valdor said there was nothing on the planet worth saving.
Damn.
No, these raccoons,
That's him.
they're not bad.
Dude.
I've definitely had better ones, but these are fucking.
It's got crab in there.
I
It's
think
imitation crab. It's not real crab.
yeah, a little bit of crab.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with him.
Just a little bit though.
I'll tell you right now, though. I want to go back to North Italia right now. Boy, this nigga's eyes got big as fuck.
You don't know.
What's
That's
that?
why I don't know.
What's that?
An Italian place. We go to eat when we go to Orlando.
The best Italian place
Period.
I have been to.
What's it
Period. The best one I've been to since I've been back to the States is called North Italia.
North Italia.
Bro, I told you, get your SeaWorld tickets. Just ride with us. You'll experience. Tell them. Once you experience that bitch, it's over.
That place on US 1,
It's okay.
Chow, that shit slapping. But this place, shitting on them.
The only Italian place I've been to in Orlando was what's called Magnolia or Magnolia.
Yeah, that place sucks.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You said, oh shit.
Listen, bro, you go to North Italia.
I've never
the
been
bread,
there.
The bread alone.
Bread alone.
Bread.
Just the bread,
Matt,
nigga.
Matt will go there for the
Just
bread.
the bread, nigga. Niggas like, you're not gonna get an entree? Nigga, this is my entree, nigga. Straight carbs.
Like carbs.
That shit is, bro. Like,
He would bust down the whole order of bread by
I
himself.
can't explain it to you. I literally can't explain it. Like,
When I told
he was
him,
trying to explain it to me, and he just.
he told, bro, he ate the bread. He said, bro, why did you undersell this?
Nigga lied to me, bro. That nigga said this shit is gas. Lied to me. Lied to
That
me.
bitch was pure fucking oil.
Pure bliss. Ecstasy. Frank cocaine.
I ain't never had bread that good in my life.
And Mac will tell you, I eat carbs. He looked at me, he said, nigga, I eat carbs.
How do you make petroleum?
Oil, refine it.
That was straight oil and refine it.
Refined oil.
Blonde oil, bro.
Refined oil.
It's better than that. Tell him, bro. Matt would marry a bitch right now. She can make bread like that.
And the waitresses there.
You leave your girl for a girl that can make that.
Yeah.
Or she better learn, nigga. I don't know what you want me to tell you. What the fuck?
Issa wouldn't even be mad. She'd be like, slide me some of that bread on the
Oh
side.
God.
You ain't had the bread, bro. You don't know.
Well, yeah. We'll just have to figure something out.
Because listen, the ricotta. Look, I don't even eat ricotta. I don't like white creamy shit nowhere near my lips in the first place.
Facts. I don't. Yeah.
I don't fuck with it. But
That
their
shit-
ricotta, it tastes like ricotta.
While he busting down some cream cheese.
This shit is gas. That shit.
Nigga, but wait, I really ain't fucking with it. And I don't like American ricotta ever since I went to Italy. Italian ricotta is what it's supposed to be. It's like a butter. It's not, it doesn't have like a taste to it or nothing. He experiences it there. Their ricotta doesn't have a flavor to it. It's like a butter. It's a palate cleanser. And all it does is amplify the bread because every time that bread touches your fucking tongue, bro,
It's like brand new.
it's brand new, bro. That damn it was catching an orgasm.
I was like, I bit that bitch. Bitch almost went down.
Damn, bro.
We have been out all day
To the
too.
sucking place, that shit almost took me out, nigga. Yeah, we was out walking around all day on roller coasters. Man,
Just sit down and have
bit
some
that bread, bitch, I almost dead. Fuck.
Bit that bread almost there.
I'm telling y'all gonna try that shit. That shit is him. And the chicken parmesan,
Hard none. Hard none, bro.
that shit is gas.
Hard none, bro.
That shit is
Damn,
gas.
bro.
And then look. They serve their chicken parmesan with an Alfredo, with that Alfredo pasta right next to it. That shit's so fucking
With
hot.
Alfredo noodles. Alfredo sauce lightly
Drizzled on top.
shit smack.
They compliment. You take a bite of the chicken parm, you're like, damn, that shit gas. You get the Alfredo noodles, you're like, damn, that shit gas. You go back to the parm, it's a flavor change. You're like, fuck, nigga.
And then the sweet tea is gas. Like, nigga.
Bro, we had that poor bitch going back and forth about the sweet tea. I told her.
Everything, nigga. That bitch is just the dessert.
He had the salad last time we went. I don't know.
The salad was gas, nigga.
With that gas.
Had a Caesar salad. That shit was good.
Everything made fresh in the kitchen. You can see it happening.
And that's why I think it's so good. But their food is so good because
That
it's
buffalo
made-
chicken pizza don't nothing smack like that though. That bitch was him. Oh, that bitch was him.
Bro, if they can find a way to make that pizza with the bread, like the garlic bread.
Give us a pizza bread at the table, Mac, with that garlic bread.
Or the crust. The crust is the. Nigga, let me shut my high ass up.
That nigga said, I'm hungry for that shit now. We about to call this here. We got like 11 minutes. Let's try to get through these last ones.
Man, that con nigga.
Okay. Lupercal, like I told
You
you.
said Horace. Horace was the one that.
Yeah. Horace is the crime boss. He actually ended up becoming the head of the crime family on that planet. His dad should have known that he was going to betray him. Your son is the leader of a crime syndicate, nigga. What happens in a crime syndicate? The son always betrayed the father to become the leader, become the Don.
The crime syndicate of the world, nigga. Not just like
Yeah.
a gang in a local area. The world, nigga.
Yeah, they were all run like that. Everybody was paying racketeer money. Everybody was paying protection
That's what I'm
money.
saying. That's a whole organized crime group. That's a worldwide. A worldwide crime.
Pork fried rice ain't it?
That chicken fried rice is him.
Yeah, but the pork fried, it ain't it.
But ain't it?
Yeah.
But that General Tso's chicken though.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
That orange chicken was fucking.
That was General
smack.
Tso's.
That's a sign right
That
there.
was
Soggy
General?
and pork.
That was General Tso's chicken.
Oh,
That's
that's
the best
bad.
General. That's
I
the
was like,
best
nigga,
General
I
Tso's
call it
chicken
the
I've
same
ever had.
shit because to me it's the same shit.
I mean,
Just a little bit of spice. Let me take this one. Actually no.
Just take that thing, bro.
This is the one.
Oh.
This is the one.
He won.
I am the one without the.
Anyway, the next one is Conrad Kurz. No, Corvus Corax. Corvus Corax. Fucking name Corvus. Corvus Corax was launched on a planet that was mining. That was actually it was launched on a mining asteroid that was full of an indentured servitude of people who literally got beat by the higher ups into basically slave labor.
Damn. Anybody want pan-fried dumplings? No?
I'll try one of them and just hit.
I'll take one. You just hit? Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, okay.
so he landed on that type of planet, which is why I call this is again why I call Angron a bitch. He landed on a planet they had nothing to fight back with. Comrade Corvus Corax organized his entire the entire asteroid into a rebellion, conducted a series of guerrilla strike
I tell you
operations.
to just grab it, bitch.
What is this?
Pan-fried dumplings.
Is it chicken?
No, it's like pork and veggies.
Oh.
I would recommend some of the sauce too, just like.
You a pig eater?
Bro, y'all tripping, nigga. This shit.
Pour just a little bit in there.
I know this shit is
It's
gas.
gonna change your life.
I know. I already know.
That nigga Mac think everything gas right now.
You
Y'all
been
niggas
smoking?
need to eat.
You been smoking?
I didn't even smoke today. That's the crazy part.
That's
You just said yeah, but you took them gummies.
Nah, I haven't. I ain't do nothing
You just
today.
said let me shut my
Last
mind
night,
up.
bro. Like last night, they had the little festival shit downtown, Melbourne, for the
Weed fest?
no the
Friday
St.
event?
Patrick's Day event thing. Nigga,
That was yesterday?
what was out there getting fucked up,
I heard somebody.
smashed,
tell me that
throw
they
up
was
everywhere.
fucking-
Niggas drinking.
How many
green
girls
beer.
was trying to throw that ass at you? Half?
He locked out all the fat bitches. He's like,
I
oh.
said we live.
I said half, nigga.
When he said nothing, he just ate a
Like half the ass?
Half ass. Anyways, Comrade Corvus Corax.
Walking around trying to get smutted.
Oh my god, shut the fuck
Like,
up.
get away from me.
He was he out there, he conducted guerrilla warfare. They ended up taking over the asteroid and then eventually taking over the planet before the Emperor got to him. But his father, when he found him, said he did a good job and he was proud of him. Alpharius and Omegon. So they're literally, the reason why there's one picture, I told you, they literally all look alike because that's how they do subterfuge. Corvus Corax is really a subterfuge guy. Like, Horus was scared of Corvus for two reasons. One, he made Corvus use his legion in a way that Corvus knew that his legion wasn't accustomed to. It was like, because he's good at, you know, striking from the back lines, behind enemy lines, covert ops. Horus actually made him use his legion as a human shield during a war, so Corvus hated him. So as soon as he was turning, as soon as he knew that he was going to betray the Emperor, he knew that Corvus wasn't going to have none of it. Corvus would have taken any opportunity to kill that motherfucker immediately. He hated Horus. Hated Horus.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, well, you made him kill all of it because he loved all of his sons. Like, he actually cared for every single one of his Space Marines. He knew all of them by name, and he used them in the way that was the most effective. He's so in tune with being a covert operation. He actually unlocked his Primarch ability before any of the other Primarchs. He was able to shadow walk, which means that he.
Bro, he was shadow walking. No, I want this
special
nigga.
abilities.
Yeah,
This
sort of.
dude-
Yeah, that
this dude
sort
has
of.
shadow
Like,
magic?
so it's just been revealed to us that each one of them has like a power that they can unlock because they're so in tune with the war because of who their father is. That each one of them was blessed with something. It's part of the reason why Sanguinius had wings. Corvus could literally meld with a shadow that's cast on the ground and then come out of that shit somewhere else.
No, I need to train with that nigga. You say he got shadow magic? I'm training with this nigga, bro.
Nigga magic.
Nigga magic.
Nigga
Right.
magic.
He's like 8. I mean, he's like 9 foot tall. So I mean, like, just imagine a nigga like that coming out of your shadow. Yeah.
That nigga's a true assassin.
And his favorite weapon, he designed two things that helped the Astartes actually conquer the galaxy. He designed a helmet.
Nobody else thought about the scene between Batman and fucking Kane.
Kane.
Is it Kane? The nigga with the mask?
Bane.
Bang. There you go. See? No, nobody thought about that.
I did.
The fight scene.
You were just raised in the darkness. No.
you think darkness is your ally.
Yeah, you were merely adapted to darkness. I was born in it, bred to it.
I did not know that actor who did Bane was the same nigga who did Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely
Right
right.
I'm dead.
I mean, you don't see his mouth because of the fucking mask, and then he fucking got swole for the role.
That nigga just swole in general.
Yeah. All right. Alpha and Omega, Corvus can do that. Alpha and Omega, they think that they're subterfuge. It's just a lot of, was it really? Their entire stories are to be continued, or is it? Or like that? Like that's the general gist of their story. They'll be like, "Oh, you killed Alpharius, or did you?" Like that's their entire scheme, bro. Like you don't know.
They're twins.
They're twins.
So Marcus, I have a question. So you like said Corvus, he like his like special power was like shadow magic basically. So what about the con nigga? Since you
We
like
don't know what his is yet. We're thinking that he can literally traverse the warp because he moves so fast.
That's what
because
he's like some like teleportation lightning shit. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. He
Flying Raiju.
Yeah, kind of, bro. Anyway, but Alpharius, like if you look at that picture, you can see Omegon in the back. So
I do see
it's
it.
literally just like, did you really get us? Is their entire thing, bro? They're kind of corny. Like it pisses me off because like you'll get a really good story out of them, and then like
you think you beat
and then at the end of the story they go, but none of us was really Alpharius. Alpharius was over here all along. And you're like, you son of a bitch, dude.
No, you gonna hit it with that Itachi. That when Itachi was fighting Sasuke, he said like that.
Nigga, that's a clone, nigga. Good luck.
He said,
You're fighting a clone.
look that way.
Alright, Sanguinius. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved Sanguinius. It said that Sanguinius could read the hearts of his brothers, so he knew what they were thinking on a deeper level. That's why each and every one of them loved him. Outright loved and adored him. He was also the most charismatic person, like Ryan said, maxed out charisma. Everybody in the Imperium loved him. I mean, he had angel wings, golden blonde hair, and tan skin. Like,
oh, he was light skinned too. Oh.
Yeah. Well, he was born on a desert planet.
Of course he was, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Ferrus Manus, also known as the leader of... Sanguinius' flaw is he is so mad and so angry. He's basically a vampire. All of his sons, the curse that his sons got after him, he was killed by Horus. The shock of him being killed psychically resonated with all of his sons because he was so entwined with them and they were so entwined with him as a person that the psychic backlash causes them to go what's known as the Black Rage, where they literally think that they're their father fighting Horus. Now, it does two things for them. It makes them go absolutely fucking psychotic, but it also makes them fucking monsters in combat.
Right.
They also all drink blood and can drink blood due to a thing called the red thirst, but in drinking blood, absorbing the vitae, which is what they call it, the vitality of another human, they can use that to therefore become even more superhumans for a short period of time.
That's crazy. I would think that what's the nigga? Conan?
Huh?
Conan?
Oh, Conrad Kurz?
Yeah, that nigga looks like the vampire.
Yeah, you would think so, right?
The Batman nigga, right?
Yeah, but
No, Batman nigga is the one.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's the one he's talking about. But that's
Yeah, he looked like a vampire.
you would think. Yeah, that's what I said too.
So,
He looks like some nigga that looked perfect is actually the vampire. But that
Which
makes
one
sense
is a
because
vampire?
he looks perfect.
That's fucking Alucard right there.
Yeah.
Which one's a vampire?
The one in the bottom left.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
That's Mr.
All right,
Stevens,
so
right?
Ferrus Manus, kind of another one of my favorites. He landed on a planet. First thing he did was drown a metal snake. So it was a snake that was terrorizing the planet. That was made completely. That had metal. It had metal scales. The metal scales that it had were actually so strong that they couldn't be pierced. So Ferrus decided to grab that
What about
motherfucker.
his underbelly? Like,
It was covered completely. So he decided to grab it with his bare fucking hands and drown that bitch in a thing of lava.
he lost his hands? Like,
No. His legion therefore became known as the Iron Hands. He got two abilities from that. The first one being that his hands now became metal because the metal from the snake's scales started to burn off and then fuse with his skin. And because he was a Primarch and his body was trying to regenerate so fast, it just absorbs the metal.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so now his second ability is that he can
I'm
melt.
gonna box your ass.
His second ability is now, the second part of that is he was able to then take his hands, and because they have so much heat in them and are the strongest metal that they know of, he's able to use it to craft anything with his hands. He can take a piece of solid
This man is
iron.
making fucking swords out of
Yeah.
thin air, bitch.
Yeah, no, like you'd have to give him a block of iron, but if you give him a block of iron, he would mold it into a sword.
Perfectly, just like that.
Perfect, like with his hands, yeah.
That's crazy.
He was the
as hell.
best craftsman out of all of them. He actually made a weapon for all of his siblings. After each and every one of them was found, he would go into his workshop and make them a custom weapon. The only two to ever return the favor was Fulgrim.
Right.
Him and Fulgrim actually became the best of friends. Ferris Manus was found second. Fulgrim was found third. Him and Fulgrim had a partnership that was par none. Like they were each other's best friend.
They're brothers, right?
Yeah, but they were best friends too. Like on top of that, the sad part is Fulgrim ends up killing Ferris when he turns. So
What?
Ferris is dead. Yeah, his best friend and his favorite brother. His favorite brother tells him, he's like, I turned against the Emperor too. You should join me. And Fulgrim's so upset, like so pissed off. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Kills his ass.
No, like Fulgrim then loses himself in rage, and the only reason why Fulgrim wins over Ferris, because Ferris is so pissed off. Ferris is beating the shit out of him. The only reason he wins is because Fulgrim gets turned into a demon at that exact moment, and since he becomes a demon, he gets a little bit more power and cuts off his brother's head. But Ferris Manus was so loved when Fulgrim took the head to Horus and was like, look what I did for you, you know, I killed one of our brothers, Ferris is dead. Horus actually slapped the shit out of Fulgrim and said, why the fuck did you do that?
I mean, why? Like,
Because you gotta realize that
then they got opposition.
Horus and Fulgrim were the first two found, and they were the first two found for over 100 years. So they had 100 years to bond together. Everybody liked Ferris, but not as much as they liked Sanguinius.
So honestly, maybe it would just make sense that he's the one to kill him then, because I mean, they have such a strong connection. They know each other better. Like, who else are you gonna have do that?
Yeah, Fulgrim killed Ferris and pissed Horus off. But anyway, the next one is Angron. That's the bitch. We really don't have to talk about him. He got captured, turned into a slave. They put butcher's nails in his brain. The first thing he did...
ugly as hell.
Yeah, the first thing he did when he found out his legion, he killed half of them.
His own
sons. He killed them. He killed half of them. He was pissed off because the Emperor teleported him onto his ship because he was about to lead a rebellion with slaves on the planet where he had become a slave, and he rose up and led the rebellion with slaves, but he could have been massacred.
And that's Satan.
Yeah,
So we got Lucifer and Satan.
Yeah, so he beat the shit out of the half of his legion. He personally killed 100 of his own legionnaires his first time meeting them. And then the Emperor was like, y'all have to sort it out. Like, bring him into the reins. I gotta go do other shit. After that is Rabute Gilliman, the conqueror of 500 worlds. People call him Rabute Girly Man because everybody hates him because he's like the golden child right now. He's also the first Primarch to be reawakened, so right now it's him and the Lion. They're both back for the good side. But Rabute Gilliman, excellent logistician. Perfect logistician. Like, he may not be the best fighter, he may not be the best fucking anything else, but you need resources, you need to run an empire. There is nobody better than Rabute Gilliman. I cannot stress this enough.
He's the one that conquered
500 worlds and had them running perfectly. Perfectly. They were all...
But he's the one that did that.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, he organized his first planet and then used that to spread out the 500 words of Ultramar.
So
yeah.
then how is the Leman Russ? You said Leman Russ was like the strongest of all of them.
Because he was found first. And I said that's why he became War Master. The only person for the Imperium who had more victories than Horus was the Lion, but everybody hated the Lion because the Lion didn't care to be buddy-buddy with anybody. The Lion's one drawback up until recently in New Lore, he's gotten over it a little bit. He did not care about politics. Like, he did not care about the political side of things. He wanted to know, could you beat me? Can you not beat me? He was that nigga at the gym. Yeah, your argument's good, but how much do you lift?
Right.
If you don't lift enough, nigga, like, Like they,
Not hearing that shit.
yeah. Like he would, all of his brothers would come to him on a political standpoint, try to be friendly with him. He told them that he did not care about being friendly. The only person he was really friendly with was Sanguinius. He did not care about being friends. He cared about conquering for his father. The only person to conquer and destroy more shit than Horus Lupercal was the Lion. The Lion was known as the Emperor's Destroyer, the Eradicator, not the Destroyer. Leman Russ was the Destroyer. He would, if the Emperor wanted to make a statement about your kingdom, he'd send Leman Russ. They would beat the fuck out of you, but you would still exist. If he sent the Lion to eradicate your empire, there was no trace of your empire
Shit was
left.
dusty.
There are no records. Three of the species that he encountered alone have no records left in the Imperium. He eradicated them from history.
Damn.
That's wild.
He actually was so trusted by his father with his strategic genius that his father trusted him with 6 of the AIs that he captured from the dark time of humanity, like the AIs that turned against humanity. He gave them to the Lion. The Lion got them to submit. He controlled 6 of these fucking AIs on his ship. He also controlled nuclear weapons. His Legion was the only one to be able to use nuclear weapons. They also had what was called a rad pistol, which was basically a gun that shot radiation at you. It would just make you radiation sick. Like the Lion. Like when I tell y'all the Lion was the best, like general.
You sound like the U.S. government.
Yeah, that nigga, Chris, shut the fuck up. Mortarion, that's everybody's favorite little asthmatic.
Why?
He
look like he need blonde hair.
But he was born to the planet where the Necromancer conquered everything, and the Necromancer, when he found him at birth, found out that the poisons didn't kill him immediately, so adopted him, but just kept feeding him worse and worse poisons to see what would make him sick. Because if it would make him sick, it would kill normal people. So he basically just has an immunity to poison. He always had to wear a respirator because if he he's kind of like the nigga from Naruto.
Yeah.
If he breathed in your presence, he would kill you. That poison nigga with the salamander.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nigga. Whatever. The nigga from the village hidden in the rain or the
Yeah, that's Salaman.
yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking
the
about.
salamander ninja that the 3 Sanin had to beat the fuck out of.
Close your breath.
Crowley. Let out. Magnus the Red, the best sorcerer ever. We really don't know what he looks like, but he is a Cyclops. He sacrificed his eye to one of the demons in the warp in order to try to save his legion from being corrupted by warp magic because he's stupid. He's smart, but he's stupid. And then last but not least,
The black
Vulcan.
nigga.
The black nigga.
The nigga.
And like I said, when Ferris Manus is actually the one that when they found Vulcan, he said, oh, he seems a little soft. And then when they got to that alien planet, he looked at the Emperor and said, fuck, dude, like, you sure? like, you sure you want to let this nigga go? Like, fuck, dude. He also specializes, so his Legion specializes in flame weapons. They love everything that has to do with fire. They, on their home planet, they fight dragons. They take the dragon's pelt and they wear the pelts over their shoulders as a sign of
armor.
like, yeah, well, that and as a sign of like
Conquer.
how great they are. Like
Yeah,
if you
conquer.
slay a great dragon, it's said that you're gonna rise in the Legion inside his Legion fast. Some of them had slain dragons that were so long the cloak was shared amongst 2 Space Marines. And if a Space Marine chose to share his cloak with you, it was a sign of respect and to signify that y'all were brothers, like above other brothers. It's fucking great. But also, they tend to be the most vicious when protecting humanity.
Where you learn all of this from if there's no actual series and
There is. That's where I learned all this from.
Books.
The books, nigga.
Actually, Marcus, random question. What's that hole on Proudy's leg?
Yeah.
Bro,
have
we
his
don't know. We gotta take his ass to the vet tomorrow.
That nigga been licking that shit.
Is it getting worse?
just look.
It's like he's
That's like kind of like the cane or some shit.
it looks like he's got burned or something. Huh?
Bro, I don't know what it is, but it's starting to heal up.
Yeah, don't look
He
infected.
just
or
keeps
nothing.
licking it.
Crowley, go lay down. Why are you even out here? Come on.
They got to,
All right, we're about to end it.
they have to put a dish on his ass.
I know, right?
Big dish.
Big ass dish, bro. Bro, that's slapping Brian on
I don't even want to move now.
bro.
Too cold in here, and I'm.
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
You're.
Maybe we won't talk about